What's good, everybody? Mad Pill, back at you again. Give me a second. We're gonna get a few people in here. Let me make sure my notifications is right. Make sure my notifications is right and that I'm sharing. Hey, make sure y'all share. I got this is a little live clip. This is a special live, y'all. Right? It's a live clip now. And it's an update, and some new information. A little bit new. It's a little new to me. I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention to this, but yeah, a little new information on Azriel's mother. But it's some sinister shit going on, you know. And when sinister shit goes on, I like to expose it, you know, or shine a light on it, you know. Give me 1 second here, y'all. 1 second. That was good, everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We'll have some fun tonight. I'm gonna show y'all. I want y'all to help me understand some stuff tonight. Like, am I tripping? Am I the only one that's seeing this? Like, am I the only one? Like, for real. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hey, y'all, share this. Share that in the R. Kelly. Y'all know the group. R. Kelly group. Okay, there we go. Hold on, bear with me 1 second, y'all. I'm sharing now, so I can get this little special live. This is a live clip show, right? I'm gonna be doing live clip shows more often, and I got like a bunch of videos that I'm about to just drop or whatever that I've been doing. That I've been recording, and I was on a road at work and working hard. I was on a road this week for work. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but I've been working on the podcast too. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of other videos. I'm diverse, but we're gonna update y'all on this trial. Y'all hit that like button. Feel free to share where y'all from. Uh, Let me share one more again. I love to share. Don't y'all like to share? Sharing is caring. You know, I love to share. Celebrating R. Kelly. Where are all my celebrating R. Kelly people at? Hit that like button if you from the celebrating R. Kelly group. Hit that like button. Sup, Crystal? Hold on. Okay. Now, I done shared. Now I'm putting it down now. All right. Sip a little bit more. Mm. Ah, that's good. My voice get a little raspy, you know. I like to clear. Hold on, let me take one more little sip. Mm. Oh, that's good. All right. Now, uh, it's an update. First of all, I'm gonna update on the R. Kelly trial. I'm gonna up y'all update this R. Kelly trial. You know what? Better yet, I'm gonna do that at the end. I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna update it all on the trial. I tried to look for information like as of yesterday, but I got some information on the trial as of hours ago. That I'm gonna share. You know, with y'all at the end. You know, at the end of this broadcast. But Azriel, the reason, look, I do videos on Azriel. Like me and my bro, Dave, you know, in the past, we've done videos on Azriel, right? And and the reason why we targeted Azriel is because she was his main, right? And she was right along with uh Miss Savage, Jocelyn, who's still there to this day, uh, with R. Kelly. Um, and the only one of all of the women who accused him of this, that stood by his side. And Azrael, it was some information on her mom that came out. I don't know if y'all heard of the text message, the last text messages when that she sent, to Azrael, right? To entice R. Kelly more, right? So these text messages were sent to, you know, uh, he's gonna drop you like the rest. And and that sounds familiar too. That sounds really, really on point. When I shared this back in, I forgot the video when during the R. Kelly trial, we made a bunch of videos about this. The same thing. And it's all coming to light. It's all coming to light. And I see it. I have to go through this over and over again. When the truth come out, the truth only come out during time. And I pointed this out earlier during the trial of R. Kelly that hold on one second, y'all. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I said it in my past 100 videos we did that this is going to come out in the future. And it did. And it was confirmed that the text message was true. I'm really kind of brushing up on this, y'all. I'm sorry that I'm a little rusty on this. I try to keep it up to date with some updated things, but I'm going back, right? And this is the pimp, right? I'm gonna show y'all some pimp shit, right? Some of these videos, been sent a while back ago. I haven't I looked in the archive. Hey, look, listen, y'all, send y'all videos. I go back and look at videos from the archives. I do. I get videos and and yeah, I do go back. So still send your videos. I will go back and review them. And this is one of the videos that was sent that I'm just reviewing. It was like a month and a half ago when this happened. And I started to look at it and I'm like, let me brush up on this or whatever. And 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 I've said this in the past videos. I said, yes, her mother is the corporate. Her daddy too. Oh yeah, her daddy. Oh my God, he's a real savage. But her mama, I mean, and think about this, y'all. Is going to bring? Who is going to give they 17, 16, 17-year-old daughter, you know, to a grown man, like if they wasn't really exploiting them, right? And I don't give a fuck if it's about a career or whatever. You got caught red-handed, and it was true. She got caught red-handed saying you don't want to be like the rest of them. You want to come on to them. What's up, perspective? What's good? She was like, you I don't want to be like the rest of them, right? And I'm about to play this video. I'm about to play this video. And so if y'all haven't seen this, I'm pretty sure if y'all follow R. Kelly, y'all have seen this before. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just going back just a little bit just to, you know, let y'all see what I'm talking about. Right? So I'm gonna play a little of this video.
R. Kelly's phone number and began communicating with him posing as her daughter. During these communications, Alice Clary did her best to lead R. Kelly into believing that her daughter was interested in more than just the music and led him on. Azriel eventually communicated directly with R. Kelly via FaceTime and told him she was 18 years of age, and made sure not to reveal her true age until months later. On April 20th of 2015, Azriel's shameless mother, again still pretending to be her daughter, arranged for Azriel to meet with defendant R. Kelly, to audition even when they were aware that the 18-year-old fake age trick had worked, and R. Kelly, who did all he could to avoid underage girls in his circles, was now trapped into thinking she was 18. In one disturbing text, Alice Clary texted her daughter saying, and Bon Jean quotes, "This man trying to screw. But I am trying to make it business. He knows you are a singer but he ain't playing. He wants to tonight. Be prepared to sing 3 songs, he said. We'll meet you and listen to your song. Please have your glasses off and hair to the side. Mama knows best, pretty hurts, and third, your choice, don't yell. Put on a show. Dance, grab his hand, shimmy, wiggle, sit on his lap and entice him to be with you. While singing, it's all about performance. This is your chance and opportunity, so don't blow it."
Now, what he's repeating, shouts out to this child. Now, what he's repeating, right, is text messages was allegedly, but they was confirmed. Somebody please brush me up, help me out on this too. You know, somebody in the comments, give me updates as we go along, because we in this together, right? Now, I'm getting to the pimpish part. I'm just giving y'all a background, right? In case y'all haven't uh been following this lately, but I'm gonna play
After the first encounter, Azriel and the defendant continued to text at the encouragement of her mother, and defendant eventually invited Azriel if she wanted to attend his concert in California. Azriel reported back to her mother texting, "And I talked to R. Kelly." Her mother responded, "Yeah, about what?" Azriel answered, "About flying me out." The mum responded, "Oh yeah? When?" And Azriel answered, "Whenever I tell him I can. Tomorrow if I choose." And the mum responded, "Oh yeah," in encouragement. Clearly, Azriel traveled from Florida to Los Angeles, California to meet R. Kelly with the knowledge and consent of her parents. And at no point did Azriel express any apprehensions about being with R. Kelly or ask her mother to.
So in these text messages, right? He reading the text, right? So this is the timeline, right? Or with R. Kelly and at the age timeline. So let me not interrupt. Let me keep going.
Arrange for her to return home. When she excitedly told her mother that she was riding R. Kelly's tour bus to Stockton to attend his concert, her mother responded, "OMG, it's exciting you riding on the tour bus." On May 1, 2015, Azriel's mother urged her to take advantage of defendant R. Kelly, texting her as follows: "It won't be a star lifestyle if you don't get serious about your music and show this man you want to be famous like him." Once
Now, this is the part I was talking about, right? This is the part I was talking about. Uh, Usually, R. Kelly ain't got time for bullshit. He's a worker. He's a hard worker. He is the number one artist, R&B artist in the world. He's the king of R&B, right? R. Kelly ain't got no time. If you can't sing, if you can't cut it, he gonna kick your ass to the curb. What else can you bring to the table? This is what her mother is bringing to her now. What else can she bring? Her mother is coaching her. She has to bring more to the table, right? Her mother is proof that her mother, right, is coaching her to be with him in the first place. I mean, Azriel sucks. And that's the truth. If she was good, any good, she would be a big pop star right now. So it's proven that Azriel is not a good artist. Her mother began to realize that. Now she's coaching her to come on to R. Kelly. Am I making sense, y'all? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if I'm making sense, y'all. Like for real. Am I? What's good, Sharon? Am I making sense? Y'all help me out with this. Now, this is a help out live. Help me out. If y'all have any updates on anything from what I'm saying, please feel free to comment on this. We all in this shit together. Now, we gonna tackle this real good. I'm gonna continue.
he is tired of you, you will be like everybody else. You better use this as your opportunity.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind that a little bit because y'all may have got lost in a little sauce. I was saucing a little bit.
It won't be a star lifestyle if you don't get serious about your music and show this man you want to be famous like him. Once he is tired of you, you will be like everybody else. You better use this as your opportunity while you got him in spell. Azriel's mother then said you should text him and be like, you know you gonna be my boo, and see what he says, to which Azriel responded with excitement. According to Bonjean's submission, Azriel
Hold on. Let me turn that back because I didn't understand nothing he said.
you got him in spell. Azriel's mother then said you should text him and be like, you know, you gonna be my boo, and see what he says, to which Azriel responded with excitement.
Mm, okay. So then, oh, all right. So he said, so she texted Azriel and told her and coached her to say, you know, you're gonna be my boo, and to see what he say. Hmm. That was a strategy. Hmm. Well, strategy. It was, and I'm gonna show y'all later how this strategy, how she was strategizing, right? And how, and who the pimp? These is clearly these pimpish parents, right? They hard on their kids to become stars, to become something. Get out the house and become something. I'm sure everybody is hard on their kids to become something. I mean, goddamn, you should have been hard on her to become a nurse or a doctor. She would have been more fucking successful, a lawyer, something better than that. She's a fucking vixen, a failing vixen. And parents, this is what you get out of it. Less than 1% make it. Why would you coach your kid to be a less than 1%er? Right? When they are 18. That takes time to be a less than 1%er. That's why you send them to college first. That's why you tell them to get an education first. You don't send them straight with no education, with no backup. Now she's forced to be a freaking vixen. And these what these parents do to most of the kids. Like, go back and look. I got more laughs that comes with the vixens. I got more lives to come, man. Boy. Ooh. Let's continue on. This is getting interesting. I'm kind of liking this. Hit those thumbs up. Hit that like button. Share this. Celebrating R. Kelly. Where all my celebrating R. Kelly people at? R. Kelly shouldn't be in jail. This is, I mean, come on, man. Off of this?
According to Bonjean's submission, Azriel kept updating her mother on every move they made while on tour. And all this time, her mother Alice Clary kept coaching her daughter on what to wear and how she should behave in order.
She kept coaching her daughter on what to wear and how to behave. Look at this, y'all. Right. I'm not saying, ladies, that dressing sexy is, you know what I'm saying, that you was, you know, got had to be coached or nothing like that. But yeah, you have a beautiful body, you know what I'm saying? Show that, you know, off if you want to. Well, no, but this right here, this, we see the past from this. We know what this come from. And this come from early age.
In order to make him want her. At one point she told her daughter, who according to Judge Ann Donnelly was supposedly trafficked, I would blow him little kisses and wink at him, then bite the tip of my finger and mess with him real good. Do something seductive and then make a silly face, lol. At one point Alice Clary said that Azriel would marry the defendant R. Kelly and her son-in-law would be older than her. This is the woman the government wants us to believe was trafficked. With this kind of compelling evidence, according to Jennifer Bonjean, no rational juror would conclude that defendant enticed, persuaded, induced or coerced Azriel to travel to California. WHCK is a prerequisite to justify the Mann Act violation charges. Azriel's testimony along with contemporaneous conversations with her mother show that defendant invited her to join him and she, pretending to be 18, accepted. The government, however, suggested that defendant's mere act of arranging for Azriel's travel is sufficient to demonstrate that he induced her to travel to California. But this is wrong because the law says otherwise. The government therefore failed to prove coercion and enticement. He only invited her and she accepted, and the parents who encouraged her, knowing well she was not 18 but lied to R. Kelly that her daughter was an adult, trained her to lie she was of consenting age to make him feel free with her. The Mann Act violation claims are therefore inappropriate, and should not have seen the judge determine R. Kelly guilty with all this evidence to prove otherwise. If you wish to take part in a live interview on this channel discussing any of these topics, let us know by emailing us on
Yeah. Now, that right there was a little rundown, pretty much, of what um, the motive of Azriel's mom, right? So that knocks a little bit of the motive. I said this was going to be like a preview live, and sometimes it never ends up like that. Sharon, what's good? Y'all hit that like button before I get into this next. Hold on, hold on. You already know we gotta do that full screen. Full screen. Y'all hit that like button, share it. Help me out tonight. I'm trying to understand some stuff tonight. Keep hitting that like button. If y'all like it, share. All right. I'm going to keep going. Now, I ain't going to play this whole thing, but I did not look at this video. I didn't look at this video. So, a lot of these videos that I'm going to show, I haven't looked at yet. So, I'm going along with y'all with this, right? So, I mean, I did this on purpose. I didn't really, I usually prepare for a show or whatever, but I didn't prepare for this. I did this just to go along and to get everybody involved and to help me understand too, to give me updates, to give people, commenting. And if you into this case, I mean, shit, if you got a lot of knowledge, send me some videos. Like, now this is a little bit about her mom, right? Uh, this is a little bit about her mom and the story of how she, right? Um, the story she told. Let's put it like that. Let me play this shit.
My name is Alice Clary, ALICECLARY.
So prior to Tampa, just recently the altercation at the concert, how long has it been since you've seen Azriel?
I have not seen Azriel since graduation day, her graduation day from Freedom High School, which was May of 2016.
What is it like as a mom not being able to see her or contact her?
It's really hard for me because me and Azriel were like really close, like as close can be, because she had been pursuing her music career since she was like yay tall, like 5. So we
She says she haven't seen her since graduation day. Graduation day, could she be over 18?
we did everything together. And all the time of all the shows and practices and everything. I mean, I've never missed but one show. And that's saying a lot. So, I mean, this whole ordeal has been hard for me. But to actually know that your daughter is alive, but then you still can't contact her, or, you know what I mean? And it's not by my doing. It's not like I have a personal issue with her or a grudge and I have, you know what I mean, closed that door away. It's been taken from me. It's just, I don't know. It's just devastating.
So for years, you guys very supportive parents. You were trying. I mean, she has a wonderful voice, so you were trying to help her become what she wanted to become, a singer. And you said, you mentioned she was on America's Got Talent. She was on all these different, shows and auditions. And then R. Kelly comes along, and I'm sure this is like her big break, or so you thought.
Right. So that's exactly how it happened. Azriel, due to the circumstances or whatever, we went to the concert. And she, she loves music. I mean, because of course that's her thing. She's musically inclined, any type of music, not just R&B. She's into classical. I mean, everything, different types of folk music and everything. So, um, she saw this as an opportunity because she had been trying to get on for so long. Like she researched him and everything. Was like, "Ma, like he is a musical genius," which I won't lie, I won't take that from him. However, you know what I mean? She just saw this as her opportunity, and no matter what, she wanted it. So, being a typical teenager, typical girl, she's like, was rebellious about what she wanted. And, she thought this was her perfect opportunity, and she was not going to take no for an answer. So,
So instead of fighting,
Hmm. So you gonna give uh so you gonna see now this is pushing off the responsibility as a parent, right? I see some deflection. Now this is the blame that in a responsible parent, as you should know that you blaming a child for you making a bad decision. You can't control your own household. You failed as a parent. If you let a underage child tell you that she's gonna run off with some grown man, no, no, that's not the case. That's not the case. That's why I don't believe her. It's not common sense. I don't believe a word she's saying right now. I don't believe this funky. Oh, don't let me get the roasting up in this motherfucker, cause I will. Woo! It's about that time, y'all. Oh my God. Finish.
it, you guys decided if we're here, if we make sure we're with her this whole time, everything's going to be okay.
correct, correct. We basically um, had decided that someone in the family would be present, during her travels, and for the most part. And so, because he did advise to us that he would definitely mentor her and she would be a mentee. And so we were kind of okay with that. We didn't, I mean, honestly, me back looking at it, when all that took place with what was going on prior years ago with him, and I never really was an R. Kelly fan like that. So
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. See, this is where credibility, I mean, come on now. Excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. No responsibility. No lie. She gonna at first she blaming her daughter. Now she's blaming R. Kelly. It's your fault. You have to take full responsibility and accountability. You as a parent, as a over underage child. You did. You went wrong with that. But no, she wasn't underage when she went. This proved. That's why I know she's a fucking liar. Lying ass bitch. Can't stand these lying ass hoes, bro. I can't fucking stand it. I mean, and you a mother too. I can't stand that shit. A lying ass bitch like that. It's disgusting. Especially when it comes to it's so many pedophiles out there. Excuse my language. I mean, I can't say that word. You know, I'm monetized now. Uh, there's so many peas out here. I gotta say that. So many peas out here. The you know real peas out here doing that. When the shit goes, and this is the thing about it. Her mother, it seems like she's exhausting all her options because she know Azriel ain't gonna make it. Azriel is not gonna make it. So she went to Plan B. Plan B try to fuck him. Right. You gotta seduce him. That was Plan B. Let me let her continue.
I really never kept up with it. So to be honest, I didn't know much about it. I heard about it and I asked them about it. And when I went and researched and Googled it wasn't much on there at that time. Now you can find oodles and tons of stuff, but it wasn't a lot of information about it. It was just that he was found not guilty. So what do you do with that information? You think, okay, maybe it was somebody just out for money. That's what we thought. But now we know that's definitely the furthest from the truth.
Right. Wish you would have known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So walk me through, I mean, the first couple months with him. I know.
I wish you would have known. You the fucking parent. Talking about you wish you would have known. It's excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. You hear a bunch of excuses from some a parent who can't take responsibility because you was negligent. Not only was you negligent as a parent, you wanted that. So that makes you even more of a scumbag. But you coerced your daughter because you knew she was 18. Why in the text messages? See, see, and this is proof she's lying right here. Why in the text messages? You coercing your daughter. Why would you coerce a 17-year-old? That what makes you guilty, right? To sleep with a grown ass man. Oh, R. Kelly in his 30s, mid 30s, 40s, 40s, yeah. Why was you so you knew she was old enough? You're lying. Now we about to get more into the pimp. The
That
pimp
was
in
first
her.
she was 17, but you guys were making sure you were with. And then what happens when she turns 18?
Okay, so basically, Azriel was 17. She had 3 months to go before she would turn 18, and school was getting ready to start. So he basically had advised us, like, okay, well, school's getting ready to start. I'm going on tour. Like I'm going to be starting a new leg of my new tour. And unfortunately, it would be easier if she just go ahead and tour with me so she can see the whole ins and outs of how the music industry really works. How you have to get up and practice and still, find time to do a show, and you got to study, do all this stuff and make music. So he, basically kind of gave her an ultimatum, like, you either gonna go or you're not. That's what it was. And so she looked at us like, I want to do this. And Originally, I was like, no, you can't do it. I don't care. Not if no one can't be there. No, that's not going to be, And so, she gave us ultimatums of what she would do, and if she was not allowed to go. Of course, being a typical girl, it was other health issues, of course, as well that took place. And in saying that, I would say Lifetime left a lot of that information out, which was pertinent information to the story. But however, they kind of gave us an ultimatum. We know in 3 months she would be 18. So with that being said, we let her go. We agreed to it, but she needed to finish school. So she goes on. We're contacting her. It's no problem, no issues. Like we calling her, we're able to get on the phone, everything. It seemed like literally a nightmare out of Alma Street because literally soon as she turned 18, it was like communication started dying and dwindling.
Oh my God. As soon as she turned 18, the communication started dying and dwindling. I wonder why. I'm not gonna play all this, but I'm gonna let her keep going, right? As soon as she turned 18. Now, if you go back to the text messages, right? When you do go back to the text messages, it's gonna prove her that she's lying during that timeline. So, Jesus Christ, people just lie with a freaking straight face.
Not that we lost complete contact, but we started gradually losing contact. The phone calls were like in between. We couldn't get her right away. We had to call him and things of that nature. But she's still doing her schoolwork. She would return our call, but it may be like a day or so later, a few days later, maybe a week. It started getting like that. But then we started getting information from other people saying, hey, this is what's going on. They're contacting us via social media or whatever, and they're anonymous, but they're not really saying this is specifically going on. But hey, you may want to look into this because this is, there may be something here or it may be something there. So
But it was too late at that point.
at that point, it was too late. She was 18.
Wow.
And it was too late. She was 18. hmm You knew what she was doing. You knew your daughter wasn't gonna make it. And it's proven in the text message at this time. Now, this is the time point right here where you catch her in a lie, right? Because if this is in the same timeline and doing the text messages, right? Now, your career ain't working. Even if, okay, say for instance, she got with R. Kelly when she was 17. Okay. You seeing your your daughter's chances of making it diminish. Now, this is when, see, now this is when the text messages come in, right? Of now you gotta you know, go for them. Now you gotta flirt with them. Now you gotta call them boo. Now you gotta because you're gonna be like just like the rest of them. You know how many girls? It's hundreds of girls who got left on the side of the road because, and it was known for that. Period in the music industry, you would get left on the side of the road and not get looked back at. So she coerced her daughter to become special. She knew her daughter at this point. She knew that her daughter was going to get left on the side of the road. Now it's panic time. You got to do something. Either you do something or be a nobody. It's panic time. Do something or be a nobody. Or be a loser in life. But she still got the shit end of the stick because Azriel's a loser. She's a fucking loser. Now, but this is what she's putting in her daughter's head. And Lord knows what the fuck she was telling her over the phone. This is hold up. This is through text messages. Hmm, that's crazy. Now that had been when text messaging first came out. So you got right there. Like
Wow. And now, what do you hear are the conditions that she's going through and all these girls?
Well, we've talked to a lot of the girls that have left, um, even some recent girls that have been there and just recently left. We've talked to them. Some of the previous victims, of course, that was in the movie, we talked to them as well. We had inside contacts that we were talking to that were basically advising us. I mean, everybody's saying the same thing. I don't think everybody can lie about, you know what I mean? But basically, everyone is saying the same thing, that the girls are abused. They sometimes, when they get in trouble, they're not allowed to eat. You know what I mean? They can't leave the rooms. They're locked in rooms. They are sometimes made to stay on the tour bus for 3 days. You know what I mean? They're not able to go to the bathroom and bathe like they should. I mean, all kinds of stuff. They do not have their phones half the time. They can't get on any social media. They can't like make phone calls. If they walk into a room or whatever, they have to hold their head down. They cannot address any man, like they can't look at any man. No men are supposed to look at them. It's all kinds of crazy stuff. It seems like it's a dictatorship. Like this man runs every aspect of their life.
That has to be, I mean, just heartbreaking for you. I mean, I just can't even imagine.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I've been going through it for 4 years, so I've kind of conditioned myself to kind of get past it now. Because at first I used to break down and cry all the time, but I've had to learn how to kind of like, I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't heard the story 1,000 different times from 1,000 different people, 1,000 different ways. So
I mean, what has it been like for you and your husband? And
how's it been like for you and your husband? For those who didn't know, if you do follow me, it was this very woman who wrote us. To all my Mad Pill followers, y'all know what I'm talking about. We was doing a video on Azriel. Yes, this woman right here responded to Mad Pill. I have to get that screenshot from my brother. Dave, send me that screenshot. I'm gonna show it in my next video. See, when you fuck with me, karma. Karma. Karma comes back to bite you on your ass. Don't fuck with me. I'm gonna have your face I'm gonna shame you. Cause as soon as I find dirt on you, I'm gonna bury you in it.
your kids trying to just get in contact with her, get through to her, and even just get her back.
man, it's crazy because I have phone numbers and text message phone numbers for her and for him, and it's funny because I still call, and those numbers aren't even like they're not out of service, but like nobody answers or whatever. But I still to this day like call and text those phone numbers like every so often because I'm not sure if one day it may like she may answer and say, "Ma, it's me. Come get me. Like I'm here. I'm there." You know what I mean? So it's been really hard for me. I mean, I'm a very emotional person. I mean, me and my daughter were really close and really connected. So it's been very hard for me per se. Everybody in the family like they know how I'm kind of like I get real raw and it's hard for me to deal with it because I just get really depressed over the whole situation. So a lot of times I have to step back and like just remove myself away from it so that I won't like get sick or anything because a lot of times things like stress related, it's a lot of stress related diseases out here and a lot of times that'll bring you to your end. So, and I worry all day long about her. Like I miss her so much. It's like not a day that go by that I'm not thinking or figuring.
So this must be during the time, right? So this is at a good time. This interview with that. This is during the time that uh her daughter is gone. This is during the time.
Out what I can do or what's my next plan of attack because we have with the different states. We have traveled to concerts. We have been to the studios and been to his old houses. We've done all that. But people don't know that. Like people don't see that. Lifetime didn't leave that in the movie. You know what I mean? So
Uh, what now? I mean, yeah, what do you do now?
well, a lot of the main thing was we as parents we did when we found out a lot of stuff that was going on and we had information from out of her from out of the phones and from different friends and stuff that gave us information that a lot of the stuff that had transpired when she was 17 we first went to the police. We did contact Polk County Police. We actually contacted the feds.
So this is what I'm about to get to the nitty gritty. Now she's talking about when she was 17. Now I should have just fast forward all that shit on up to this point because this is the most important part.
First. And it really was nothing much they could do. So they told us to contact our local agency. So we did. We contacted Polk County Police.
Why wouldn't they do anything?
They basically said, and to be honest, was that she is now not a minor. She was a minor then, but now she's not. So she would have to come forward as a victim.
Oh, so oh God, you chose to contact after. Oh God. The comment, help me understand this, please, please, in the comments, help me understand.
And she has to do it. We as parents could not press charges or we couldn't file any charges against him because she was no longer a minor. Even with everything that we gave to them and that we showed them that we had in our possession that had actually happened when she was 17, they said they couldn't use it. So with that,
They couldn't use it because it never happened. I mean, and you willingly, even if she's 17, you willingly sent her off with a grown ass man. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got more.
that being said, you know, we then started reaching out to the other victims that were away from him. And we're like, listen, we need you guys to go to the police. We need you to do this. We need you to do that. And that's basically where a lot of, that came.
That's what a lot of coercion came through because guess what? These women, most of these women who was dealing with R. Kelly at the time, they wasn't studying about it. They had to be on the road all the time, right? Of course, if you at work, I don't know what the fuck was going on. God damn it! I mean, but it seemed as though her motive was to coerce other people to come out as victims, right? Because look at her first plan. What was her first plan to make her daughter a rich singer, right? When that failed, oh, get with R. Kelly, right? Get with R. Kelly, entice him to be your girl, his girlfriend, right? Because you don't want to be like the rest of the failures. Oh, when you're not benefiting from that, right? And you're not hearing from her, right? Now she's a victim. Now your third plan is to how you capitalize on the situation is to what? Victimize, right? That's how you can gain profit. That's how you can gain clout. That's how you can gain some sort of compensation after all the years that you believed in your daughter. You felt as though you needed to get something back from that. You felt as though you needed to get something back. This is what I'm hearing. Oh, this, I blame her, and I blame him, and I blame this. Never towards a parent. What responsibility has she ever taken during this whole video besides blaming and blaming and blaming? Now I'm about to get to her daddy in 1 second. Now, to clear out this is an interview from a radio station about the alleged text messages. Y'all know y'all heard this before, but I just got to get through these videos real fast.
Appreciate you sharing.
No problem. Thank you.
92Q.
First of all, that's my mother. And I just feel like everything was kind of taken out of context. That's not what she was saying. I understand the text messages look like that,
This is Azriel's sister talking.
but that's popped up and screwed. She would never portray my sister or sell my sister or anything like that.
Wait, you're
Wait,
talking
who's
about the
this?
Azriel situation?
Yeah, I'm Isis Clary. Yes.
So can you answer this for us? These text messages that are coming out in these court documents, are these real? Are these fabricated?
They definitely fabricated because my mother would never do that to my little sister. Like, I don't know where these text messages coming from,
Uh-huh.
but I put my life on it, and I stand behind my mother. My mother would never do that, and I'm the oldest. I'm 30.
Okay, because we definitely want, both sides of this story. Taking a little derail here, just a little bit, Kels. So with these text messages that are happening, is your mother completely denying that she ever sent these, or have they been changed in some way by somebody else? What's your belief?
My belief is that they was changed, and that wasn't her texting that.
Okay.
No, maybe her telling my sister to tell her age. Of course, my mother would. I would definitely stand behind my mother and say she would tell my sister to tell her age. Definitely.
So how's the relationship now, if you don't mind us asking, between
Is it toxic?
between all of you? Especially on the heels of this situation and still having to deal with it.
I talk to my mother every day, and so does my sister.
Okay, that's good to know. We're definitely going to be keeping, of course, our eye on this story. You're always welcome to, come to 92Q, talk to us, sit down. We're just here.
Now, that was a little sister taking up for the mama. You gotta get the blah blah blah, 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 blah. Little sister bleep 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 bleep. I ain't understand the words he said. I ain't give a fuck about the word. Of course you're gonna take it up for your mama and your sister. You're gonna do that. Like, you're going to take up for your mama and you're gonna take up for your sister. Now, this is another pimp right here that, as a man, as a grown man who is protective, a protector and a provider. One thing he will not do and put his daughter in harm's way, or his girls, anybody. And this is exactly what this man did. This man right here, her daddy. Is that her real daddy or her stepdaddy? I forgot who this motherfucker was. Somebody in the comments. Who is this motherfucker? Is this motherfucker real? A real daddy, or is this her stepdaddy? Because I forgot what the fuck this motherfucker was. We about to be... Boy. I'm about to get... Oh. I found so many contradictory and holes in this man's story. We talking about parents who pimp their kids for the industry. They ain't no better. Oh no. Now this is her daddy. Her daddy. And we're gonna hear a little bit. This is after she got allegedly or supposedly got rescued. This is the interview. Now, if you follow Mad Pill from back in the early this year, I've shared this video before. Me and Dave. And we cut this video in half and broke it down. But to prove more of the pimp's ways, I gotta get back into the same video and show you the pimp's parents. Pimping parents. Now, look at this big old pimp right here. This pimp, Angelo, right? Is that his, who in the chat? Is that her real daddy or her stepdaddy? Is that her real daddy or her stepdaddy? But they got the same last name. This dude right here. When we talking about the excuses and the accountability that wasn't taken by the mob. Now, when you see accountability not taken by a father, a dad, oh no. Mm-mm. All right, let's get into this.
Hard for me and why I continue to not have communication with my family is because this Lifetime documentary stuff just happened within the last 2 years. And then out of nowhere, these last 2 years, you hear, oh my God, this is happening. Oh my God, that is happening. I just...
See, let me do it to Azriel, defense. She was a 18-year-old young girl who aspired to be, right? She can't take the full blame for this. See, this whole live video is about the parents taking accountability. This is not about R. Kelly. This is not about Azriel. This is about the parents. Right? The parents not taking accountability. Now, I showed y'all the mama made a bunch of excuses on that dead video that I just showed y'all. But you're going to see even worse side from her father not taking accountability from a young. We are talking about a young girl. And you mad at her, you blaming her. Let me get into this. I'm about to rip this motherfucker to shreds. You lucky I don't get no motherfucking interview from you. Why the fuck did your wife have to reach out to us? Why? Why you let your wife reach out to us? Why can't you come as a man to reach out to Mad Pill? Cause you a bitch. And you exploiting your daughter. Yeah, reach out to Mad Pill. I hope you see this video like your wife seen this video. Bitch ass nigga. Excuse my language.
I feel like, how can you be oblivious to the years that I was okay and just snap? Oh my God, I need to know where my daughter's at. She's this, she's that. I need to make sure she's okay. Like, I've been okay for 3 years prior. That's where I drew my line. because at that point I was an adult, and at that point I felt like I was okay. So to believe something like that, so extreme, so bizarre, so outrageous, I just couldn't even fathom my parents believing something as bizarre as that. I just really couldn't.
And that's fair. But what you gotta understand is we haven't talked.
That's fair. But you don't take account. You make an excuse right there, you fine ass bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, man. God damn, man. I hate bitch ass niggas like this. Excuse my language, y'all. I hate saying that word. When you mad and you passionate about something, I mean, come on now. Take accountability. Don't say but. You understand. We gonna get this fuck nigga the fuck up out of here tonight. You don't need men like this.
After 16. That's when you graduated. That's when things went blank.
It didn't go blank, but communication slowed down because at that point I was an adult.
Exactly. It was never no black communication. I could show you text messages over and over.
But that's to him.
To him, to your phones, to everybody's phone.
And I would call you guys.
No, I have received on the Apple. I don't want.
Listen to your daughter. Why are you talking back? Real men listen. She's a young lady telling you what the problem was. Listen, say my bad. I'm a man. I was supposed to be there more for you. I failed you. That's what you're supposed to say. You don't make excuses like this.
I don't have Apple phones.
I would call you guys. Don't paint no picture. Like, I have not talked to you guys in over a year because I would call you guys 4 or 5 months at a time. And when I would call you guys would be yelling. You guys would be cursing me out. Mommy would be yelling at the top of her lungs. And so what I would do,
Right. Cursing her out. Now, see, at this point, you want your daughter to be in compliance with you. You want a relationship with your daughter. Right? Y'all ain't mad because she ain't reaching out to you. Y'all mad because her career. She keeping her R. Kelly to herself. That's what y'all mad. You can see the sourness on this nigga face. Look at her. He's sour as hell. Oh my God, she's sour. You mad. You ain't mad because you ain't got no relationship. You mad because you can't get a piece of the pie. You mad because you don't have a piece of R. Kelly. How could you do this to us? We the ones that introduced you to this career, and you ain't hiding. No, they said the parents sound like bill collectors. They don't sound like worried, concerned people. He sound like a fucking bill collector coming to collect his pay for what the fuck he put in, the investment. His daughter was an investment. And at the same time, he wasn't seeing the investment in return. So what did he have to turn to? Drastic measures. He had to do what the fuck he had to do to get whatever he had to do as a collector, as an investor, to get something out of the profit that he didn't put out. That's how he act. He acting as this is business. He don't give a fuck if that's his daughter or not. Poor Azriel. Poor Azriel.
I'd say, okay, I'm going to give you about 4 or 5 months. And then hopefully you just miss me so much that you just want to talk to me and your arms are open. And eventually it got to that. Unfortunately, it took a little bit longer than I anticipated.
As a parent, guess what? If you dated for 4 or 5 months and we ain't hear from you, how do we know?
Okay, so let me ask you this. Before graduation, I was not even checking in every day then.
Yeah, I talked to your
not.
Oh, exposed. I wasn't set before graduation. I wasn't set. Oh my. See? I get excited when I hear new shit. When I catch people, when I catch points. You wasn't there before I graduated, right? You wasn't. Because everything was going good. That was shit was first going out. It didn't even matter if I heard from you or not. Now that the mama sent the text messages like, oh, yeah, the mama is staying in more contact, right? Let me look at y'all when I'm talking. I'm gonna look at y'all when I'm saying this. Now the mama sending text messages when shit ain't going right. And I believe everything that the daddy had everything to do with it too. Ain't no way he ain't had nothing to do with that. The daddy knew everything that was going on. She's exposing him right here. Y'all wasn't texting me before I graduated. She's saying this out of her own mouth. Now, when shit ain't, you tried step one, it was to get her to R. Kelly. You invested in that shit. Yeah, you spent a lot of money, right? You spent a lot of money. Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about all the money that you spent getting her to R. Kelly. Now, let's do that. Did you really care about your daughter? Or did you really care about the money that you spent to get her to R. Kelly? Let's do that, right?
You'll be like, Dad, I'm busy. I'll call you back. It was no more. You wasn't talking, but you was texting. And if you're free, you're gonna call me. Hey, Dad.
You want to talk? You was texting. So what is he protecting? Like, if my family member, if I know that they good, you a grown person or whatever. I mean, of course, that's the girl, whatever. You're gonna be a little bit more concerned or whatever. But if you texting or whatever, I know you good. Hey, it seems like he's more concerned about his investment more than he is about her. This is the point that I'm trying to get to. This is the pimp right here. This is what I'm talking about, the pimp shit, y'all. This is an investment. Now, she is an investment. He don't see her as his daughter. Right? Now, when this motherfucker continue to talk, we're going to break down the business aspect.
What you doing?
But I didn't do it every day. Now, don't paint no picture like I do every day. Now, maybe like once a week, once every 2 weeks or so.
I didn't have to call you every day. I talked to you.
So why, when I become 18, 19, 20, 21, I got to check in with y'all every day?
Where you get that from?
Your wife. This is what you don't understand.
What?
Your wife called me, my mother, saying, oh, there's a lot of rumors going around. I need you to call me every single day. I need to hear your voice every day. I need you to check in with me every day. I said, first of all, I haven't been doing that for these first couple years. So now that I'm an adult, I'm definitely not about to check in with you every day. And that's what started it all. Because of her pride and my pride.
So what did that have to do with me?
Why would you need a grown woman to check in every single day? Right? It's not about care about you. It's about money. I need to know I spent this money on you and you in your career for you to get to R. Kelly. Bitch, what? Let me know something. Do y'all see that? Or am I the only one to see that? Am I the only one that sees this? I don't know. It seems as though they're trying to keep up with her. right? Now we get into the pimping parents, right? He sees an investment. This is money talk. He don't give a fuck about her. Hell no. He don't give a fuck. He don't. He money. This is a business. Look, just listen to him.
Me.
You're attached to her. That's your wife. That's your wife.
So I became the enemy, but you're the feud.
Because when I would talk to you, you would be young too.
Because if you saying your beef was with your mother, then you said, oh,
I feel like it was with both of you guys because, like I said, both you and her, when I would call, it was.
He's emotional. Y'all see that? This don't seem like a dad that's happy to see his daughter and be like, if my daughter came out of fucking bondage for years, I don't give a fuck. I just be happy to talk to her. He's putting the blame on her. He's emotional. He's shaking his head. Like, you won't let me talk. He's over talking her. That's not a person who's happy to see his daughter. I mean, come on now.
Nothing but arguments.
I was never present with you and your mother. I was never present with you and your mother. That's why I never knew when you and your mother talked. What I did was found out when your mother told me she talked to you and y'all argued or whatever, and I would call you. And you would have the same attitude you and her left with towards me.
Yes, I would.
Okay, but I didn't have anything to do with that. So therefore, give me a chance to pick what side I'm gonna be on, who's right and wrong. You came at me aggressive because of you and her.
This is not it because I know your wife confides in you and I know she's going to explain it to you.
Exactly. But she's not going to give me everything, evidently. Because
so as you can see, the elephant.
Emotional. Look how emotional he is. Does this look like a man who's happy to see his daughter who just came out of bondage? He's arguing with her. Like, hear her out. Let her know you don't want her to run away again. Like, what the fuck? Dude. And this clearly is not about you Claire to see because I don't give a fuck if she just murdered somebody. I mean, like, you don't, if you truly love somebody, you're going to listen to them. And you're going to put your arms around them and say, you right. Baby, I was wrong. I failed you. You is an adult. So how is you blaming what she did as a child, even as an adolescent? Man, you was a fucking adult.
It still needs to be addressed.
But that's the thing.
Which will be addressed.
What I'm telling you is don't merge us. Like I never merged you. See, I could have been one of them parents that just felt victim. I made sure you stayed in a certain right. Because once you miss, yes, I know that how much you love your father. So for me not to talk to you for these terms and these times, it's a problem with me. I don't need to talk to you every day, but I need you to check in and let me know, hey, Dad, I'm fine. So when it comes to me having to track you and run and travel and do all this, it's a problem, man. Especially when I talk to your better half at that time. He'd make it seem.
Your better half, right. And the deals you made with her, the deal with you and your stank ass wife made with your daughter is to get with the better half, right? And what could R. Kelly do for you? He's the king of R&B, right? Look at R. Kelly. Look at him smoking that cigar. Look how cool that motherfucker is. He's smoking a motherfucking cigar, living his best life, right? All right. And our motherfucking Kelly, right? That's our motherfucking Kelly. put an our motherfucking Kelly in the chat, y'all. Just like that. That nigga, boy. You rolling with the king of motherfucking R and motherfucking B. Right? And we don't see no motherfucking residuals from this. R. Kelly was the hottest and still is to this day. To this day. He was the hottest. And we ain't seeing nothing from this. Oh yeah, they gonna be mad. Oh yeah, they mad.
Seem like it's a game, and you ain't gonna play games with me with my child. So the difference was with him, he wasn't dictating that to you. So that's where me and his war started. If he was dictating it to you, you could have put it off by calling me saying, "Hey, Dad, it ain't like that. I'm good. This and that."
I'm going to be completely honest with you. Robert would ask me to call you guys, and no matter what city we were in, he would.
Mm-hmm. See, now they do not. This is on a plain fucking interview. She said this. She said Robert told me to call you. So where's your argument, sir? Huh? What's the argument? Mr. Robert Kelly said, call your parents no matter what. Just call them because they always calling me and me blowing my goddamn phone up. I mean, goddamn, that's the face R. Kelly had when motherfucking parents called all the goddamn time, blowing him up. Like goddamn, she's a grown ass woman. You don't even need to go. What the fuck? This is a grown ass woman. Why is you calling her like this? So of course he gonna be like, please call your parents, man. Why the fuck? What's going on, man? Call them motherfuckers, they blowing me up.
Would say, "Is this your father's number or is this your mother's number?" And it would say, "Call me." And I would say, "Yes, that is my father's number." He's like, "You need to call him." And I would say, "I'm not going to call him." Because at that point, the only thing I get is bickering every time I pick up the phone. So if I can avoid it, if I can enjoy myself in this nice little penthouse while we in New York for the weekend, I'm going to enjoy my weekend. It was very suffocating because I was an adult at the end of the day, period. And like I said, I'm not obligated to answer anyone. I know that you are my father and I love you dearly. But if I was a homeless person on the street right now with a cell phone and I did not want to call you, I would have that right. Now, would it make it right? Probably not. But I'm obligated to that right if I don't want to.
But me as your father, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hunt every street, every corner, every curve, every bridge until I find you. Because
I feel like I'm looking.
Until I find you, get my motherfucking money that you owe me, that I invested in you. That's what it is. Till I find you. You rekindle on my motherfucking investment. You can't just, I can't just invest all this money into you and you just run off with a personal relationship with R. Kelly. That's what it's all about. They ain't mad about nothing about the daughter being, it's about a personal relationship with R. Kelly. It turned against them. They planned to pimp her in the beginning, the pimping parents. You know, pimping, and this is the thing about it, pimping was an option. Her to become a big worldwide singer, yeah, that was the first number one thing. And then, of course, as business people, you come up with a strategy, right? You come up with a strategy when it's failing, then you come with another identity. The identity now is to be R. Kelly's girlfriend. That's what they discussing. Hey, let me tell y'all something. More is gonna come out on this. More is going to come out. Tab is going to tell y'all the truth.
Looking for hope is very hard. I've spent my last years with this man, so it's not something that I can just turn on and off. It's devastating. I feel like I'm a very intelligent, smart, bright 21-year-old. I'm definitely young, but I'm very mature in spirit. And I just feel like, anyone who thinks that I'm brainwashed and not, smart enough to make my own decisions, I just feel like that determines how, their mentality. That's not something I can control, but I know that I'm very smart, and I know.
Right. Did y'all just listen to this airhead? And the media don't pick this out. She said, I'm not brainwashed. I can make my own decision, that I wasn't brainwashed. And then she come out as brainwashed. He brainwashed me. When she clearly stated, I'm not brainwashed. Let me rewind this back.
Anyone who thinks that I'm brainwashed and not, smart enough to make my own decisions, I just feel like.
Anybody think that I'm brainwashed and I'm not smart enough to make my own decisions? That means in everything you made your own decision. She just admitted it.
That determines how, their mentality. That's not something I can control, but I know that I'm very smart and I know that I'm intelligent. So, Rob, our last conversation that I had with him in Chicago, he inspired me and told me, Bear, just do what you want, do what makes you happy.
Oh, do what makes you happy. She said this to R. Kelly. Oh, God, I'm a victim. Oh, shit. That's the same thing she pulled on fucking, what's that wolf pussy bitch name? I forgot. Gail King, yeah.
He told me to continue to pursue my dreams, pursue whatever I want to pursue. And that's really all that I would be able to do. It feels like a high. I mean, it feels like, you're in love, you're happy to be in love, and you feel like no matter what you go through with this person, it's worth going through because there's no other person you would want to go through this with. And that's with, you being in love with whoever it is. Not just me and Rob personally, but that could be any other person's relationship. You just feel like no matter what, the good or the bad, you want to go through it with that person. I feel like, truthfully, all of the women that have been associated with Robert, I feel like this is me personally. Once they saw him as a celebrity, not as a human being. They did not meet him at church. They didn't know him no which way, except for as R. Kelly, whether they saw him at a mall, whether they saw him at a movie theater, whether they saw him at a park, whether they saw him at a show. And so, no matter what, all of them met him as a celebrity. And they were infatuated with that celebrity. And because of that, I feel like a lot of them just dated him because of that. Because of who he was, because of the life that he had, because of the life that he could provide them.
Like you did. And this is another. If y'all remember this guy, right? This guy. Y'all know who this guy is. That's Tim Savage, right? That's Timothy Savage. Now, this is a supposed to beef with Angelo Clary, right? Azriel daddy. Now, this is another victim's father is beefing with another victim's father. This is some twisted shit. Like, what's good, Sir Miguel? This is some twisted shit, right? So you think that they will be together coming on one accord, but these motherfuckers, he's talking about Angelo Clary. That's Azriel's daddy. Now they got beef. They beef it. Now I'm gonna play y'all the first part of this really fast. Because I haven't seen this whole video, but I know they beef it. And this is about what? What is this about? Why are they beefing? Let's see why Azriel's daddy is beefing with. Oh. A big thing is why they beefing because both of their daughters was the main chicks. Right? Timothy Savage, his daughter's still with her. Now, why are they beefing? Let me see why they beefing. Let's see this soap opera. Twisted Sick soap opera.
So here we are. It's time to release what I sent Tasha K in 2019. You know, I was not going to add Mr. Angelo Clary into this, but he texted me. You know, they say, someone said one time, you know, a hit dog a holler, I guess. I guess the lady told my wife that one time, right? Well, Miss Clary or Angelo Clary, you know, you are one of those lowest people I ever seen in my life. I refused to talk about you at one point in time. Many people wanted me to say something about you. I never said nothing negative, just kept saying, hey, that's a father, blah, blah, blah. I didn't want to go there. But now you push me there. So let's talk. Let's talk when you had Team Truth. And Team Truth, you told them all those lies that Tim was trying to do this. Tim was trying to do a TV show. Tim, what if I was trying to do a TV show? That ain't got nothing to do with one thing. That ain't got nothing to do with my daughter. That doesn't have nothing to do with me selling my daughter. That has.
He got his motherfucking nerves. Both of these motherfuckers. And you know, we roasted Tim Savage for 3 fucking episodes straight. But goddamn, Tim Savage seems to be bringing out, you know, the more truth about him, his recklessness as a father, his opportunities. He's an opportunist as a father. Now, this is even more damaging. Like, these are supposed to be victims. Let's let this drama and beef go on. We're gonna go, why are they beefing? Okay. He said something about Tim is trying to make a reality show or something like that. I don't know. Well, let's see more.
Nothing to do. My wife never slept with no R. Kelly. But I wonder what Lifetime said about your wife last night.
I wonder what they said about it. I didn't see this part. What did see what did what did he say? What did Lifetime say about his wife? Let's see.
It didn't come from me. It came from Lifetime. They say try to get with your wife. I'm just stating the facts. You want to sue somebody? Sue lifetime, because they definitely stated on there. If somebody could send him a screenshot to say, Mr. Clary, what your wife tried to do, somebody tried to sleep with your wife, he wants to sleep with the daughter and the wife, and who did they say? The Clarys. So it didn't say nothing about the Savages. So
So, oh God, this is some twisted shit. Like, somebody help me understand this. Who in the chat heard about this before? This is my first time seeing this video, but we're gonna keep it moving. It sounds to me as though this hypocrite right here, and we roasted this motherfucker so many times, like, he a piece of shit. You a motherfucking piece of shit, motherfucker. But I just would really like to hear what you got to say about the other fraud piece of shit, who clearly is deflective, never take responsibility, never. None of y'all took responsibility as parents.
they put it out, right? I'm trying not to release your business, but man, you keep on, bro. You keep doing the most. You special. And that's part of your problem. You know, you need to be at home trying to take care of your daughter, trying to spend time with her, instead of trying to get at me, bro. You getting at the wrong.
You need to be at times spending home with your daughter. I hate when hypocrites point the finger. Motherfucker, you, boy.
Person. You the one had relationships with Cash Jones. She said it. And I hate to say her name, but she said it out of her own mouth. I flirted with her, try to get some information out of her. I ain't have no intimate relationship with no Cash.
Oh my God. Somebody please tell me, is he still married to his wife? Is this man single? Did this dude just say he flirted with her too, just to try to get some information? Lord Jesus, this is a fucking shit show. This is a fucking shit show. I cannot believe my ears. I cannot believe this. Hold on, let me rewind this. What did you just say, dude?
And I hate to say her name, but she said it out of her own mouth. I flirted with her, try to get some information out of her. I ain't have.
Hey, in the chat, is this man still married? Can somebody tell me this? Am I tripping or what? Somebody look this shit up. Because last time I checked, hold on.
You the one had relationships with Cash Jones. She said it. And I hate.
So, Cash Jones. Angelo Clary, who is Azriel Clary's daddy, had a relationship with Cash Jones. Okay.
Hate to say her name, but she said.
He hates to say her name, but she said it. Okay.
It out of her own mouth. I flirted with her, try to get some information out of her.
He flirted with her, tried to get some information up out of her. which means he fucked her too. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I ain't have no intimate relationship with no Cash Jones. You did.
I flirted with her to try to get her information up out of her, but I ain't had no intimate relationship with her. You did.
You have a relationship with Cash Jones. Is that a fact? Yes or no? Because Cash Jones said it.
Did you have an intimate relationship with Cash Jones? You flirted with her.
And you married. How about that? You out here another woman and you married. The next thing is you had another relationship with somebody that was in Team Truth. That came out. That's the reason why when we went on Daniel J page, Daniel J, I told him, I said, man, you need to go back over there and talk to those women, man. He didn't want to. See, the problem here is that when people found out that Team Truth was a fraud, they left you and they exposed you for what you are.
Mm-hmm. So, he's calling another victim, supposedly, a fraud. Right? Well, y'all supposed to be on the same team. See, this is when it comes to business. This is when it comes to being all about money. Right? Y'all ain't looking to the aspects of y'all daughter being supposed to be being victimized. Right? Y'all not looking at that aspect. Y'all looking into y'all selfish ways and what you can't get and what he said and Lord Jesus. This is oh this is proof that business, right? They don't give a fuck about their daughters. They don't.
You was trying your best to harm my family. You're a hating son of a bitch. You tried your best and it didn't work.
What you mean, harm your family? So, hold on. So this is a strong claim now. We gotta point this shit out. So he tried to harm his family? This is a fucking soap opera. This is a fucking this don't make no motherfucking sense. That so-called victims, right? Let me do. Right. Let's do that. Let's do this.
You know the reason why it didn't work?
I'm ready tonight. Let's do this. Bro.
Because it wasn't true. Like I told you. You want to talk about James Mason? I don't want to talk about that, but you want to talk about that? Go pull the records. They got the phone records. It's in Stockbridge, Georgia. It went in front of a grand jury before he got arrested. I can't talk on that too much because I said I wouldn't. But it went in front of grand jury. The evidence. Bruh, don't get me started. And your phone records was on there. So you want to go there?
Now, they're talking about phone records, right? Now this is from another victim to another victim. Now, who is the victim now? Right? Who is being victimized, right? Now they threatening each other, fighting and shit. So you can tell they just trying to be victim. He want to be a victim from another victim. This shit funny as hell. Oh, let me let this dude finish.
Go pull the records. It's in Stockbridge, Georgia. James Mason. Pull it up. So don't play that game with me, brother. Don't play that game with me. You messing with the wrong one. Tasha K believed you because she thought she was trusting you. And then she turned around and said, Angelo, you was the one that gave me the information. Because you want to lie on people, bro. Stop the lying.
You want to lie on people? Stop the lying. Right. Yeah. You lied on R. Kelly. And you did too. You four-eyed bitch. That's exactly what you did. You a fucking hypocrite. You, and the motherfucker you talking about. I ain't never trusted this Timothy Savage. He a bitch ass motherfucker too. The same shiesty motherfucker who he talking about. Like, both of y'all some pimps. Both of y'all try to pimp out y'all daughters for fame. And it didn't work. So both of y'all coerced y'all daughters. And y'all had to be in on it. And to be in a relationship with R. Kelly. Right? Y'all told them to flirt with him. Both of y'all. You a piece of shit too. I mean, god damn, let your beard be gray, man. I'm sick and tired of you motherfucking niggas walking around with that paint y'all shit. Well, y'all know y'all gray. Black. I mean, come on, motherfucker, you gray. Can't stand you hair club for mean ass niggas. I'm sorry, I got off the point.
I wonder how many bricks you sold your daughter for. Is that the rumor that was going around?
How many bricks you sold your daughter for? Fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, he never paid you no money. You sold him for?
Oh, he never paid you no money? So you must have got a return on your investment a little bit. Oh, you so try to tell your daughter you ain't got no return? Oh, yeah. Is that why Angelo Clary is mad because he ain't getting no return on his investment? And Timothy Savage, sorry, he received some return on his investment?
Some bricks? Man, come on, man. Stop, man. You doing the most, bro. I'm telling you. You doing the most. Let me tell you something, brother. You need to get your life in order. That's what you need to do. You need to stop with me because you wrong one. That's real talk. Because everybody that was with Team Truth would tell you that they was listening to you and then they turn around and knew your ass was lying. And that's the reason why they called your ass out. And I always kept my mouth off you, bro, because you had a daughter that was in a situation. But you a fat ass liar, period. I'm tired of you sitting back trying to blame me for your losses, for what you did with your daughter, for how you try to sell your family out.
Okay. Now, he trying to preach. For those who follow Timothy Savage, right? Who know about this man, knows that he's a fucking liar. He's a fucking hypocrite. He ain't no saint. He a piece of shit. He tried to exploit his daughter as well. So you ain't no better. This man is trying to bring his credibility back into play. And trying to continue to be relevant in a social media status, right? He's trying to continue to be relevant. What's good, Shelly? BYTF. What's good? So he tried to continue that. But this piece of shit motherfucker, Timothy Savage, I mean, if you watched us Mad Pill, we broke this motherfucker down. He has no credibility in what the fuck he's saying. None. I'm not trying to give Timothy Savage any credibility. He lost all credibility with me from the jump. He is no saint. He exploited his daughter. He's worse than goddamn Angelo Clary. At least his daughter goddamn stayed with R. Kelly. For real.
That doesn't make sense, bro. And try to put me in your situation. I never was in your situation, bro. That's right. I never was in your situation. My daughter wasn't in high school. I didn't make no fake ass report up saying that I let her sign her off with somebody. Yeah, come on, bro. That fake ass receipt that you put up talking about you was your daughter was signed off with somebody in R. Kelly camp. Who does that shit, bro? Yeah, we ain't in the same goddamn boat. So don't get me twisted with your shit. That's real talk, bro. You the one sold your daughter. You the one, brother.
And that's fucked up. Because then again, let me get off this. And that's another stain, right? That's another stain on Angelo Clary. That's another stain on his. You got another piece of shit talking shit about you. Like, I mean, goddamn, you ain't a good parent. Like, you got a piece of shit motherfucker telling you about you and your ugly ass wife. What's right here? You and your ugly ass wife. Man, she try to be as young as she wanna be. She wanna be young. She wanna fuck R. Kelly too. That what she said. And R. Kelly probably did fuck her. Who knows? Right? She wanna be. She wanted to be that. She wanna be her daughter. She wanted to live in the riches. Goes back to this pimp ass bitch, Azriel the Blanco asshole. Let's go back on her ass. You want the spotlight. You want to be beautiful. You want to live off the shine because of your lazy ass. You lazy. You didn't go to school. You dropped out of high school. Right? You didn't make some of yourself. I don't know what the fuck she do for a goddamn living. But you tried to make your daughter make you be rich. And you tried every single fucking you tried everything. And it's proof that you try to do everything because of the text messages you sent. That there right there. When you live off your motherfucking kids, these are results that you get right here. You and your young ass parents. And hold on for 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna point something else out. I want to point something else out.
But I'm trying to read these comments. I sing and I rap, guys. So turn the music down. Ooh, my bad, Morgan. Hey Siri, turn down. She's gonna listen. She my homegirl. She got me. Oh man. Okay, let me go live on here. Y'all, let me go live on here. I'm sorry.
Now, Azriel, it ain't your fault. Through the young adolescent stage, it's your parents' fault. Your motherfucking parents did this shit, right? Your motherfucking parents did. And your punk ass piece of shit daddy don't even know how to take responsibility with his pussy ass. You started the shit. Like, your parents started the shit. And the miserableness, like the loser. This is a result of you exploiting R. Kelly right here. I want to show the loser of you. Bitch, you fucking loser. And you know, look, your parents made you a loser. Your parents made you a loser. They didn't think of no education. They didn't think of nothing else besides you making it being a singer. And this is what you got you. This is what it got you right here, Azriel. This is what happens when your parents take a gamble on some shit. They believe that you something. They already knew that you couldn't sing. They knew that. They wanted you to get with R. Kelly, right? But they thought it was gonna be like a Cinderella story. They thought that when you got with R. Kelly, that R. Kelly was gonna be, gonna put the whole family in mansions. For real. You thought that yeah. And the parents thought wrong. R. Kelly wasn't giving them shit. Matter of fact, he closed out. Like, nah, right? And that's when the parents felt, oh yeah, I ain't getting my due diligence. And that's when they started to come out of R. Kelly. His investment, you know what? They're gonna sue him, right? They're gonna come out with some allegations to sue him to get whatever they need out of him. Right? They are gonna get sued because believe it or not, the parents did invest a lot of money in the career of their daughter. They invest a lot of money. You should look at some of the money. It's uncanny the amounts of money that these parents spend on their kids. And to think about this, y'all. Think about this, y'all. When shit go wrong and you lose maybe $50,000 to $100,000, what the fuck do you think you're gonna be mad at? You're gonna be furious because this is something that you betted on. You bet on your child, like, but you got to get something in return. Like, Mm-mm.
I mean, dang. Did she cut off? Oh no. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, but I guess I just lost all my respect for Rob when he was 50, sitting in a jail, telling me to not pursue any of my dreams until after trial. When in fact,
Y'all see this? Out of her own mouth, she admitted why she's lying on R. Kelly. Out of her own fucking dirty ass mouth. She just admitted. Instead of worrying about getting him out of jail first, she was worrying about her career. And this is what these type of opportunists. She was a fucking opportunist in the beginning. Her parents groomed her to be an opportunist. They didn't groom her to love a man. And this is what most of these women, these so-called victims, who I don't believe who are victims. They are opportunists. She just clearly said, and let me rewind this back, what she clearly fucking said.
respect for Rob when he... Okay,
I want y'all to listen closely for what the fuck this bitch just said. Right? This is when she told the truth on when she turned on R. Kelly. Now, in the court of law, right here, her as a witness or as a victim should be thrown out immediately in any further case. She just admitted out of her own mouth this.
yeah, I'm sorry, but I guess I just lost all my respect for Rob when he was 50, sitting in a jail, telling me...
When he was 50, sitting in a jail, when Robert Kelly been there for you, gave you a career, right? He was 50 sitting in the jail. What about when you first met him? What was he? He was on his high. He was the king of R&B. When he got his low on his lowest, when he's 50 sitting in the jail telling you not to and to be there for him, you was thinking about your career. This is the holes you see in these bitches. These opportunity ass bitches and their fucking parents. She said when he's 50, sitting in a jail cell, telling her not, she's an opportunist. Fucking bitch.
to not pursue any of my dreams until after trial. When in 5 years, I didn't even pursue my dreams.
Yeah, it's always a cake and a clown in the background.
And I really, my bad. I really couldn't respect a man who had lived their entire life. Oops, my bad. I don't know how to make this work. y'all. No, you're gonna need something. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Someone said you're so relaxed telling your truth. I'm relaxed because when you don't have to lie, when you don't lie, you have nothing to hide. So that's why I'm able.
Bitch, you is lying. Oh ass bitch. You lying. You a liar. You're lying right now. We caught you in your lie many of times. I mean, goddamn.
To be so relaxed, guys. Sorry about that, YouTube. The phone died. You guys are back. You guys are back. Oh, you guys are back. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. But yeah, I'm very calm and collected when I say this because I have no intentions to lie. I feel like there's a lot of lies already out there. I have no intentions to throw anyone under the bus. I only have the intentions to tell my story, and that's it. Point blank, period. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about,
All right,
but
bitch, get to the point.
everyone has the right to heal how they want to. And so that's them. I can't control anybody else. I can only control me. But me personally, I cannot respect a man who wanted me to wait until trial to pursue a career when 5 years had gone by and I didn't pursue a career. So why would I wait for a trial to finish when that trial could take anywhere from 3 months to a year to 8 years?
She's saying, why would I wait? Now, this is disloyal, dishonest piece of shit who think about herself. Now, she's in scramble mode. Now she don't want to wait. Her man's in jail, who she's constantly been taking up for, right? And R. Kelly been telling her, like, stick by me. I'm getting out, right? She is going off a timeline, like either you get out at a certain time or I'm turning on you. And that's exactly what she did. She knew R. Kelly wasn't getting out, so she turned on him. Evil bitches like this. I'm making videos about this whole until the day until the day she died. I'm making videos about this hoe. Cause this bitch is a fucking, oh my God.
To 10 years, your last one took 8 years. So it's like, how selfish can you be as a man to have lived your entire life, to have had the ability to travel to multiple countries, to perform on every single stage in every city in every town? How can you be that selfish enough to really not allow me and Joy to chase our dreams or to have any ambition?
She talking about selfish. I mean, this bitch right here is clearly admitted to betrayal. Right here. She's clearly admitted that she betrayed R. Kelly because the time, right? She didn't feel like waiting for his time to be up. That's exactly what she said. She said, how is you and how selfish is you, how wrong of you, you in jail suffering, not to allow me to, I gotta live happy and all this. I gotta be a real famous pop star. Right? She worried about being a pop, but her man is suffering in jail. She want to be a pop star. That proves to y'all she doesn't give a fuck. T. Jones was good. That proves right there she never gave a fuck about R. Kelly. Now, we got the blueprint. We got the breakdown to all these piece of shit motherfuckers who never gave a fuck about R. Kelly. And this bitch right here is proved that. Oh, when times got rough, I ain't about to be down for my man or whatever. I'm just gonna be selfish and worry about my career. How could R. Kelly be focused on your career when he's in jail, when he's fighting 100+ years? How the fuck he gonna be focused on your career? He gotta get out of jail first. Get the man out. This is what he's saying. Get him out of jail first. Get R. Kelly out of jail first, and then focus on your career. And now, what is your career now? You don't have a career. You're garbage. You're trash. Nobody even care about you. Nobody even look at you as a sex symbol because they simply don't give a fuck about you. You average. You're known as R. Kelly's girlfriend who snitched on him. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody gonna take a chance on you. You washed up. You can't sing. You garbage. You trash. What are you now? Nothing. You're a failure. You ain't got shit going for yourself. Now, you're a vixen. Who gonna wipe you up? And this is the thing about it. R. Kelly got a bad rap. Who wanna take on that shit? Who gonna wanna take a chance on you? After you done gave him a bad rap. No. You disloyal, dishonest. Let me keep on going with this bitch talking about.
Ambitions. And yeah, I just couldn't respect a man that was like that. And once I realized that, unfortunately, it took me 5 years to realize it. Yeah, took a long time. Okay, so what? I was stupid. I was young and stupid, okay, it took a long time, but you know what?
You see, they try to put the blame on everything else but them. That was young and stupid. What about your parents? You can put the blame on your parents too, because your parents had a big part of this. Your parents didn't give a fuck about you. Only thing they gave a fuck about your revenue. They didn't give a fuck about you. They give a fuck about revenue. You woke now. Oh, I was young and dumb and stupid. Yeah, cause bitch, you playing both sides. We seen what your trick ass mama done put in your head. Because this is the thing about it, your mama's a piece of shit, dirty motherfucker, and your daddy was a piece of shit, dirty motherfucker. So of course you're gonna be a piece of shit, dirty motherfucker. Just like them. All y'all some piece of shit, dirty motherfuckers. Con people. Who the only thing y'all is getting over on people. You, your mama, and your dirty ass ugly daddy. All y'all some fucking con artists. All y'all. And the thing about it, it's exposed. You exposed. You exposed for being a dirty ass ratchet piece of shit. And I hope your mama sent, hey, your mama did send me a message, send us mad pill. And we got the screenshot. And this is the thing about, I want to interview you and your daddy. Name your price. I don't give a fuck. I want to interview you and your daddy. I want to have a mad pill first. Your mama and your daddy, some people, and your look. I don't know about your little sister. She may be an innocent bystander. You know, and I can't blame you from the beginning, but I can blame you now as a grown woman. You got to take responsibility. But your parents ain't shit. That's why you ain't shit.
I got there. I got there, and that's all that matters. Oh, yeah. Let's get some of y'all. Let's get some of these people out of here. Someone said, "Why would I wait on him when he ruined your life?" Because when you're in love with someone, okay, you don't know that they're ruining your life.
Right. R. Kelly was in love with you, right? But he didn't know that she was ruining his life. Like, for real. Like, it's like you want to play the victim. You want to lie. And the thing about it, you was brainwashed by your lying ass mother and your lying ass daddy. All y'all some fucking liars. You, your mama, and your daddy. Well, let me tell you, let me put your father on Front Street. This motherfucker right here. He slept with some woman that Timothy Savage claimed to flirted with. I mean, god damn, this some twisted shit. Like, for real. You a clout chasing ass. Look at this clout chasing ass nigga right here. You a clout chaser. You don't give a fuck about your daughter. This man don't give a fuck about your daughter. You sold your daughter. You sold your daughter for some clout chasing shit. You did. I mean, I can show y'all the video 1,000 times. Y'all can take out of it what y'all want. But it was evident, like, oh, this dude right here was clearly for business purposes, firmly. Family came second. This motherfucker will he would cut his brother's throat. For real. These type of people will turn on their family, own family. And one last thing I'm gonna get into y'all with. Give me a second, y'all. I want to show y'all how violent. I showed this on the last video. Now, if you don't believe in dysfunction, right? Now, I like to show the disparities in people, to show that people ain't perfect. If you didn't believe this bitch, Azriel, wasn't dysfunctional from the jump, even her mother said, oh, she had to get what she wanted, right? Not to even blame the child, right? But even her mother claimed that she was dysfunctional as a child, right? So growing up to this point shows you how more dysfunctional she is, right? Her and her family. And I shouldn't even get into that. I just pulled this shit up.
Now America knows that based off the documentary. But I'm just saying, it's a slap in the face to continue to do something that you've already been, accused of. And I feel like it's a slap in the face to America. Like, if I've already been accused of something, there is no way in hell that I'm ever going to put myself in the position for you to have R. Kelly and Little or Girl or McDonald's in the same sentence. Period. I'm sorry. And the fact that he just played with his life like that and took that big of a gamble and was just felt like that inevitable to the point where he felt like he was untouchable, then I feel like whatever happens to him, he definitely do deserve it because he had more than enough time. He had 30 years to change his ways, and he did not. He did not.
Why do you think he?
Because no girl has ever, in the moment of it happening, said no, or I don't want to, or this is not right. Because this is what he'll do.
The reason why I'm playing this video is I believe she was coached by her parents, right? This manipulative attitude, right? This manipulative right here. This bitch has shown her and her fucking parents, her bitch ass parents, shown all of them are manipulative. So a chick in bondage right here, she's supposed to be in bondage, right? But she's R. Kelly's main girlfriend. She can call home anytime she wants to, right? As we depicted in the past videos, right? And you know what? This live turned out to be way longer than what I expected it to be. I didn't expect this live to be this long, right? But yeah, hey.
They'll say, oh, I have a girl I want you to meet. You'll be like, okay. And then when you go in there, the girl is already in the bedroom fucking naked. And then you just have no choice but to jump into whatever it is. Because now you're like,
oh, you ain't got no choice but to jump into it, a naked. If I didn't like what I seen, I don't give a fuck. I'm not about to be like, oh, jump into the shit. I mean, come on now. You ain't got no choice? Okay. Now, this is more victimization. This is bringing the responsibility away from you and pointing it towards the other person.
okay, I don't want to embarrass him. I don't want to be like, this is not something I want to do. Then he's going to be upset because he came to me and said, look, I have this girl who wants to meet you. So you're almost put in a position where it's like, you can't really stop it. You just can't stop because he just throws you in that position without even giving you a head warning of what you're about to run into. He just puts you in that position.
What if you say no?
If you say no, he's probably going to curse you out. And then you're probably still going to leave. He's probably still going to get with that person. And then he's probably going to beat you or spank you or chastise you however he can to show you never to embarrass him like that again. And that's what he's done before.
So he'll just, he beat on you.
What?
He would just beat on you.
Basically, if you did something wrong, if you came out of this room without knocking, that's a spanking. If you go downstairs,
What's a spanking?
like he's gonna beat you. Like
a beat you, like a slap you on the ass?
Yeah, like a slap you on the ass, but slap you on the ass 10 times with all of his might until you have lumps on your ass. That's a spanking.
Wow. So she's claiming that R. Kelly will bend him over and spank him and till they got the lumps on their ass.
And depending on how severe it is, like for getting to walk out, that may be like 3 or 4 spankings. You're gonna cry, but after about 10 minutes, you're gonna be back normal. Like if you look at another man, or if you're at the mall and a man helps you and you don't tell him, that's about 10 spankings. Keeping secrets, that's about 15, 20 spankings. Over and over and over and over.
So R. Kelly was like the Django. So he was just spanked, like, a spanking, like you spank your child, and he had bent you over and just spanked you on the booty. What the fuck type of spanking you talking about? Is it a spanking like you get a whip and boop, 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 and you got like sores on your ass and like the slave days, you you know, you be laid across the bed, right? And then they gotta put little gauze over you and shit. That type of spanking. Is you talking about that type of spanking? What was R. Kelly whooping you with? Like, I'm curious to know. Like, what is this? What type of spanking you talking? You talking about spanking with the hands? I mean, what are you talking about?
And then you just become like, okay, I'm not going to tell this girl anything because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get a spanking or anything like that. Now, it depends. Like I said, every girl is different. Like me, I allowed that, but after so long, like when I got 19, 20, I started telling him, like, look, this is not something that, I'm comfortable with. We're going to have to, handle, like, when we have conflicts a different way, because it's just not something that I'm comfortable with anymore. We talk about kids, we talk about marriage. That got to stop one way or the other. Now, other women, they just weren't vocal. They were more insecure about themselves. So yes, she would take real beatings. Like, he would slap her in her face.
Oh, so she's saying, right? She's saying that the girls who wouldn't speak up for themselves would take real beatings. But the girls who did stick up for themselves, R. Kelly was like, oh, whoa, hold up. All right.
Punch her in her face, hit her with shoes, all kinds of stuff. Like, seriously. Yes.
Uh-oh.
When we first started this production, Azriel was still in the corner of R. Kelly. Her attitude was more on the defensive side. She was reluctant to bash Kelly, yet she was willing to question other accusers. So the biggest question to us was, what made her change? What was her breaking point? The final straw to break the camel's back, so to speak. Azriel has set up an interview with us to be done in Chicago at the Doubletree Hotel. Based on past experiences with her, that didn't seem strange or ring any alarms because she'd also taped prior in Florida and in Las Vegas. Her reason for coming to Chicago was to film and record several songs for a project her and her father were working on independent from this production. Azriel.
Independent. That's opportunist. Opportunist, right? Independent. Yeah, independent of this production. They seen an opportunity.
Sole direction at that time was to get a deal in entertainment. She had just gotten out of a relationship she felt smothered her talent, and with her newfound freedom and independence, the timing was right. Our production team was well aware of what she wished to accomplish and seeing no conflict of interest, but suddenly that changed dramatically. While waiting at the Doubletree to film our scheduled interview, Azriel suddenly called our production team to change the interview's time. According to her, she was getting her hair done and she was running behind schedule. She stayed at the Doubletree, waiting to film the scheduled interview that never happened. What you are about to see is all spontaneous and real.
Hi, I'm here with one of the authorized users. She's coming in to take some
You're in the house.
Of the unit. You're not allowed to secure to.
Uh-oh. Now, I didn't see this part. I did not see this part. On a previous video, I showed this part wasn't included. So get your popcorn ready.
Program or record any of this activity.
In the house?
In the house, yes. We're building security. You're not
Who are you
allowed.
talking to like
She's
that?
authorized.
She could be authorized, but for her protection, and she can come in. But for her protection in this house, we're filming.
Can you not film me, please?
Don't come in.
Sir.
Well, come in. For her protection,
Who are you?
I am a friend of hers, and I'm here for her safety.
Okay, but you shouldn't be recording.
I'm not recording in Trump. I'm recording inside of the house.
Exactly.
Who the fuck? Man, first of all, on his defense, why the fuck would he not film her? Like, what the fuck? He's inside the goddamn house. What the fuck that dumb bitch telling him not to film? Y'all get me wild up. I'm like, you dumbass hoe. I'm in the motherfucking crib. Stupid ass motherfucker. Why the fuck you telling me not to film you? Oh, ugly bald head bitch. Y'all gonna get me started, motherfucker.
Dude, I don't know. It needs a probably call police. Well, ladies, come and get what you need. Yeah.
It's recording. Now let them come in. Let them come take what they want to take. I can't go on you and take any. Several minutes had passed, and after discussing what could and could not be filmed, Joycelyn showed up to remove Kelly's personal belongings. To be specific, his Grammys. It was at this point Azriel had the inevitable confrontation. What fueled it was Kimberly and Joycelyn suddenly coming in to remove several items. Be mindful. As far as we all knew, nobody knew about the scheduling, and there was only one way the questioned coincidence could have happened. Someone made Kimberly and Joycelyn aware of Azriel's presence.
Come on, put these Grammys on the thing right now. Put the Grammys on there.
Damn. So that's Joycelyn trying to the Grammys, right? Trying to secure R. Kelly Grammys. Hold on, let me.
I can help you. I don't think you would. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Azriel fake ass trying to play like, oh bitch. What the fuck?
You don't want them. Hurry up, girl. I just wanted to get the Grammys and get all his stuff out of here. Stuff that he has earned. He does not deserve this. It's not right. I wouldn't allow this. Thank you. Can we have some more help in here? I just gotta get a bit tall. Okay. We're not allowed. You're not recording. You gotta record. Joy.
No, they got the motherfucker recording. Okay.
She's not gonna come inside because she don't want to be recording her damn self.
Oh, so this is what a fight breaking out. She's recording Jocelyn bitch ass, right? So not Jocelyn, I'm sorry, Jocelyn Savage. Azriel, right? Azriel bitch ass. Now, Azriel bitch ass right here is exploiting R. Kelly now, right? And Jocelyn popped up, right? It was like, no, fuck this. She must have seen her ass on social media, trying to clout chase, and she broke in on her ass, getting her motherfucking Grammys and all type of shit. Like, you know what? You and R. Kelly shit, talking shit about him.
That's fine. I can get recorded. I'm already a public figure, and you are as well. Okay, that's fine. You can be a public figure.
Why y'all arguing instead of just doing what y'all gotta do? Like, this is ridiculous.
When you guys close this door?
Because she already knew she was a fake ass bitch. Look at that fake ass bitch. Jocelyn knew. This is from the last video. From the last live. Jocelyn knew that Jocelyn knew about motherfucking she knew about Azriel. Like she knew from the jump that Azriel wasn't shit. She knew Azriel was an opportunist piece of shit. And when you a good person, you know these things, right? You know instinctively whether you there for somebody or not. You know instinctively. You know a fuck motherfucker, right? And you already know if you friends with somebody or whatever, you in some type of relationship, mother, daughter, father, son, or whatever, son, sister, or whatever type of relationship you have with anybody who comes on the outside or whatever you got a relationship with, a multiple type person relationship, you already know, you know, that a person ill intents. Jocelyn knew that about that bitch, Azriel. She knew that shit. She knew Azriel wasn't shit. And I said this in the last video.
She's arguing because she's going to go to jail. No, you know you're a liar. No, I'm not a liar. You are a liar. I never dealt with you at that age, so. Girl, you was still girl, bye. Girl, you anyway, college.
Ooh. What did she say? She said, you a liar. I never dealt with you at that age. Come on, let me rewind this back. Hold on. She said, I never dealt with you at that age. I never seen that from this video.
Liar, I never dealt with you at that age, so.
Did y'all just hear that? She said, you're a liar. I never dealt with you at that age.
You know you're a liar. No, I'm not a liar. You are a liar. I never dealt with you at that age, so. Girl, you was still in college. Girl, bye. Girl, you anyway, was still in college. I was still in college when I was like dealing with you. Yes, you were. You were in college at fucking 19. Get her away from me. You came out the same year I met.
Now, comments. Anybody in the comment? How old is Jocelyn Savage and how old is Azriel Clary? How old are? Comment. Let me know. How old is Jocelyn Savage and how old is Azriel Kelly? Now we're going to look in the Google Bibles for a second. How old is Azriel is 23. Okay. I just looked up. He said Azriel 23. 20. Azriel is 23. Now we dissecting this together, y'all. How old is what would I say? Jocelyn. Jocelyn 26. So it's a 3-year gap. Azriel is 23, and it says Jocelyn is 26. So it's an age gap between. So Jocelyn, see, this is the thing about it. Jocelyn knows that, and that's Jocelyn is more wiser because she's a little bit older. You know, Azriel is more of an opportunist, right? Azriel, and this is why this is why Jocelyn stayed and Azriel didn't. This plays a big part. Yeah, they was adults when they started. Open up your Google Bibles, y'all, of the age when we all can look this up together. We can open up the Google Bibles together. Age when this was it you know what? Fuck that shit. I don't feel like typing shit. But they was all of age shit. Let's continue this video.
And I was 17. This is not your house. This is not your house. That's exactly why he told you to leave when I came. Okay. You're back to being second. Yeah, both of them does. Good luck.
We don't give up because the resident does. They have application. Yeah,
both of them. They're both. Hey, Tara. Rob should have been told you that you're going to jail. Why he didn't tell you? He tell you everything else. Okay, I need help to get these. No, I just need to get these 2 Grammys up here.
Yeah, we can't go in.
Okay.
It's a reason why she's protecting R. Kelly's assets. Because she know this bitch is a fucking thief. She know this bitch is a fucking opportunist. She know Azriel. Azriel, she knew that she smelt that bitch from the jump. She knew she wasn't with R. Kelly by R. Kelly's side. She knew that shit. And I wish that I could play the Gayle King. I wish I could play that shit for y'all. I'm monetized. We can't do it because I'm monetized now. I can show the discrepancies in the bullshit. And they didn't have chemistry on that interview. That interview was Jocelyn was really fed up with that bitch. Like, she was fed up with Azriel during that video. Like, I'm fed up with you, bitch. You a fucking liar. And this is how fed up she was.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get the chair. Can you hold this? Yeah. Actually, fuck all this. Fuck all this. Yeah, I don't want no beef. You know, it is what it is. So I just started to live my life. I'm good. It is what it is, honey.
She making sure, like, she videotaping everything. She making sure, like, yeah, this bitch a fucking thief. She's like, this bitch a fucking thief. I do not trust this hoe. R. Kelly, and R. Kelly, guess what? R. Kelly's like, barge in with that motherfucking phone, videotape all my shit. And she's loyal. She's doing exactly what she's supposed to do. Because Azriel's a fucking goddamn opportunist. Azriel was never there for R. Kelly. Her mama coerced her. That's why the love wasn't genuine. The love was genuine with Jocelyn. Or Joycelyn. However you name Joycelyn. It was genuine with Joycelyn Savage. Because she was there. She genuinely loved the motherfucker. She's the only motherfucker who loved R. Kelly.
What it is. I'll be good. I live my life. And you guys, you're disrespecting his home. I don't know who the hell you guys are. You need to get the fuck out of here. Guys, we are live with Joycelyn. Oh, we are live. We're live. Wow. We're live. We are live. Here, take everything out here. What's yours? What's yours? What's yours? You take all this shit. Here. You got these grown men in his household. You know he don't accept that. Oh, he don't like that. He don't like men. You just told on your own boyfriend. Why would you like grown ass men in here? That's disrespectful, Zell. You know that's wrong. You know that's wrong. This is his house. You're disrespectful. You're so evil. I'm not evil. You're evil. You're so wrong as a man. You didn't fucking see that shit. Joy, you were sleeping on me.
Ooh. Y'all see that shit? She was like disrespectful. Joycelyn, she was like, that's disrespectful. You see that ride or die shit? She's a ride or die bitch. This is what ride or die chicks do for you.
Hell, you know that's wrong. You know that's wrong. This is his house.
You know that's wrong. This is his house. You wrong. It's about respect. She's schooling that little young slut.
You're disrespectful. You're so evil. I'm not evil. You're evil. You're so wrong as a man. You didn't fucking see that shit. Joy, you were sleeping on me. That's all.
Pack, 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 pack.
I don't mind.
This is why he got beef. With this man right here. This is why they are beefing. This is why I'm playing both of the videos, y'all. I'm tying the two together, right? Their daughters are in conflict. They are in conflict. They have been in conflict for years. Both of their families. They hate each other. That's why they always fall. Because one was faker than the other. Wow. Now she's saying to Joycelyn, you're going to jail because you were sleeping with me as a minor. Now, Joycelyn, see, I haven't seen this part of the video, so I haven't seen that. I'm just now paying attention to that part. Let's rewind this. Because I haven't paid attention to that. Wow. So now she's claiming Joycelyn was sleeping with her as a minor. That's another snake accusation. Like, I mean, come on, fucking Azriel. Maybe we need to dig and do more homework on that. They were sleeping with each other. Did Azriel and Jocelyn had a love affair? Do we need to do a live on that? Do we need to dig a little bit deeper in that? Was clearly Jocelyn is more loyal than Azriel, of course. But is Azriel showing feelings, right? Favoritism, right? You already know between, some relationships, poly relationships, it could be favoritism. And that's a problem in a lot of poly relationships. Oh, poly relationships ain't perfect. It's a lot of favoritism being felt because somebody is not doing something right all the time. And that was clearly Azriel. She was always the young and dumb, the dumb one. They always had the discipline. Joycelyn and R. Kelly always had to find a way to discipline because she was always doing some stupid shit. Like, I'm not talking about discipline towards like some, I don't believe that it was discipline towards like, because I don't condone no captivity shit. What I believe that, okay, it wasn't discipline towards, I was disciplined towards the greater good of her, telling her all the time she'd be making stupid mistakes you know, and she's constantly doing this and doing that, some shit like that, like a parent, some shit. They had to become a parent. And this it seems as though Joycelyn is displaying that parent image. Like, bitch, do what the fuck you need to. I mean, come on now.
Sleeping with that fighter. You were sleeping with me, bitch. I know how to fight. I know how to fight. I know how to fight. I'm pressing charges too. She's crazy. I'm pressing charges too. Kimberly, I feel sorry for you.
Right. Fucking snitch. She's the first one to say something, press charges. Like, you know, I mean, goddamn, you already know you can't trust her. I mean, Jesus.
You're going to jail, mama. You're going to jail, mama. Jail. Where my phone at? Where my phone? Come on. I know how to fight. Come on, guys. Bitch, you have to go.
And who's the attacker right there? You see, Joycelyn is clearly getting attacked. Azriel is the fucking attacker. Like, and she played victim. Play that again.
Crazy. I'm pressing charges too. Kimberly, I feel sorry for you. You're going to jail, mama. You're going to jail, mama. Jail. Where my phone at? Where my phone?
Now y'all see Azriel right there. She chased after her, right? And she's clearly
Come on, guys. You have to go.
look. Now Joycelyn, no. Azriel rushed her. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all see her? Boom. Let me show that again.
Where my phone? Come on. I know how to fight. Come on, guys. Bitch, you have to go. Let her go. You got nothing in her.
This ain't the first time they fought. They used to fight. They fought all the time. Like when you see something first You think it's a shock. Nah, these hoes fought every goddamn day. Like, they fought every day of the fucking week. Like, they didn't get along. And they didn't like each other. And it's proof that they, in the family didn't like each other. Like, I'm surprised they ain't got video of the daddies fighting. Because they didn't like each other. They never did like each other. They had to fake like they liked each other. Because Joycelyn always knew that Azriel was a fucking opportunist. They fought for every fucking day. And they pulled each other's wigs out every day. And they stressed out R. Kelly. Because they used to fight all the time.
You crazy bitch! You crazy? You straight up to fight! Hey! Come on, what you want? Put your ass in jail for this, please. You go to jail for assault. You can't run in that stupid bitch! Call my phone, Shaz. Call my phone before they go downstairs. Call my phone.
But the thing about it, the thing about it is they fought all the time, right? But they didn't fight R. Kelly when R. Kelly was out of jail. No, R. Kelly had them in line. They used to fight, hell yeah. But it wasn't no snitching going on. It wasn't that shit going on. I guarantee you that. R. Kelly had that shit under control. He said, look, y'all bitches fight, y'all fucking fight. For real. It ain't no motherfucking snitch. Nah, shit got all on social media and R. Kelly in jail, shit all out of order. Now these bitches fighting on motherfucking social media in front of the whole motherfucking world. It shouldn't even be like that. They was fighting in private at first.
Joy, Kimberly.
Oh, she's snitching. She's snitching.
She never touched me, but she was definitely aiding, like in a body. So I went to press charges.
I don't want to press charges. I want to press charges now. And I'm the one that was egging on the shit, and I'm the one that started the shit. I'm the victim now. She victimizing herself now. Like she did with R. Kelly. This is a pattern. Y'all see the bullshit in this shit? Now she's the fucking victim, and she's the one that's charging. She's the one that's initiating fights. I'm the victim. I want to press charges now. Get the fuck out of here. We seen your ass charge her. This is a pattern of lying.
If it's possible, Joy's number is 773. And Kimberly's number is.
What's Kimberly's name?
I just know that her first name is Kimberly. That's it. And her number is 773.
You sure you don't need an ambulance or anything?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Just to get.
Oh, got an ambulance. Now you need an ambulance. Oh, god damn. So this is how far you go. Right? Nothing's wrong with you. Ain't shit. You was the initiator. You will go far to put somebody down. And this is the same thing shit she did with R. Kelly. There was no reason. She's a fucking snitch.
Get this checked out. Yeah. Yeah, 06778.
Look how she crying. When you go back, this bitch was an aggressor. Right? She was clearly the fucking aggressor. She was attacking. She wasn't afraid. So when shit don't go your way, you are taught to play victim. This is a lesson, y'all. You have to see the snippets and every little thing is going to tell you the true story. It tells you that she's a fucking liar. She's a manipulator. She used her tears. When she don't get her way, She turn on you.
Number 773.
Yeah.
2
What did you say she hit you with?
Her phone. So when she hit
Like
me,
a cell phone?
yeah, her phone. She
Look at her. She's just. I mean, god damn, like she just got beat by fucking Mike Tyson or something. Like she is just so. Oh, she just hit me with my phone when y'all seen her fighting. Like she wasn't afraid. She's not a victim. Like it was like equal combat. Like she wasn't afraid for her life. She wasn't running. She wasn't crying back when she was fighting her. She was the aggressor. So when the police come, she's the victim. Oh my God. She beat me over the head with a phone. I'm so hurt. She didn't have to do this to me. Oh my gosh. You white now.
just hit it like that. And that's what caused this.
Now she came in while you was on live. Or your dumb ass was on live trying to chase clout, trying to be a victim. It got R. Kelly's Grammys. R. Kelly was like, no. Joycelyn, go get my motherfucking Grammys. Go get my motherfucking Grammys from this hoe. This hoe's trying to show me out. Right? Go get my shit. She did it. She got attacked. No, Joycelyn got attacked. And this bitch was clearly the aggressor. Called the police. Now Joycelyn got to go to goddamn jail. Shit.
Want to go to the hospital? You should be able to get like a federal aid. That I don't know.
Oh, she in the ambulance. Now y'all see this. Y'all see. She's in the ambulance. So she had to get an ambulance ride to the hospital. Now this tells you that she's over dramatic. Like they got this shit on camera. I mean, come on now. Oh my God, she's in a goddamn wheelchair. Oh my God. Oh, she's in a motherfucking wheelchair. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? This is what she did to R. Kelly, y'all. This is what she did to R. Kelly. She overly exaggerated everything and used the victimize. See, she took advantage of real victims. See, this is what happened. Now, over dramatic. She's in a wheelchair now. Oh God. This is what you do when you're a victim, right? Some people take advantage of the system, right? And they be the ones is the aggressor. But when you defend yourself, they put themselves in a wheelchair and act like they're the victim. And this is exactly what happened to R. Kelly. She's put herself in a fucking wheelchair. Literally. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this shit. I mean, God damn. Hold on. My neck, my back, and my back. Ass. Get your head ass bitch. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh my God. This bitch is this bitch in turn from Azriel to Ezel. I mean, come on now. Are you kidding me? Now, she's in a wheelchair. Now, this is the victim mentality at its finest. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. Literally. You can't make this shit up. She's in a fucking wheelchair. Now I'm gonna continue this video and then I'm gonna play it back again. Like her leading up to the wheel. How did she get in the fucking wheelchair?
Up until that incident, Azriel had remained loyal to R. Kelly. She'd gone against her parents, her friends, the media, and whoever else would oppose her love, some called cult-like, while others called it brainwash. Whatever was said, there was a time when Azriel listened with deaf ears.
Look. Now, let me go back to that. Fuck all that shit. We going back. A little snippet back. I'm playing snippets. She talking shit at this point, right? At this point, she talking shit.
We all knew, nobody knew about the scheduling, and there was only one way the questioned coincidence could have happened. Someone made Kimberly and Joycelyn aware of Azriel's presence.
Come on, put these Grammys on the thing right now. Put the Grammys on there. I can help you. Oh, yeah.
That's Joycelyn.
Hurry up, girl. I just wanted to get the Grammys and get all his stuff out of here. Stuff that he has earned. He does not deserve this.
That was the beginning.
It's not right.
Here's the fight. They fighting back. Okay, we started the fight. At this point, is she a victim? Is she scared for her life? See? Y'all see this shit? Look, she's getting the Look, who's winning the fight now? Who winning? She is beating Joycelyn's ass at this point. Look at that. They can't even pull her ass off of her. And she had, look, at this point, Joycelyn had to pull her hair and cheat to get Azriel, crazy ass, Wolverine ass up off of her.
Yeah, you want to tell. You sticking with me as a minor. Lying bitch. With me as a minor. Liar. You sticking with me as a minor.
Now she gotta. Now she look at this point after she beat her ass and threw her to the ground. Now she gotta insult her with more insult. You see me as a minor to destroy her, right? You see me as a minor. I'm a victim. 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 Shut the fuck up.
You were sleeping with me, bitch. I know how to fight. I know how to fight. I know how to fight.
Y'all see that? I know how to fight. I know how to fight. I know how to fight. I ain't scared of you, right? Now, where the wheelchair at now? Now, later on, she showed up in a wheelchair. Now, we trying to lead up on her being in the wheelchair. Now, we talking about, this is about credibility now, y'all. Credibility. Now, I know how to fight. I ain't scared of you. Look at this.
I'm pressing charges, too.
Oh, right. I ain't scared of you, but I'm pressing charges, too. Now, the victimized come now.
I'm pressing charges too. Kimberly, I feel sorry for you. You're going to jail, mama. You're going to jail, mama. Jail. Where my phone at? Where my phone?
And she clearly went out there after her.
Come on. I know how to fight. Come on, guys.
Boom. Y'all's right there. She launched at her. Now, how is she scared? Right here. Right? How is she scared for her life? How did she get into a wheelchair? Right?
You have to go.
Right there. Ooh, y'all see that haymaker? Ooh, she clocked her ass. Azriel clocked. Ooh, y'all see that shit? Let me rewind that shit back. Hold on. Y'all seen that shit? She clocked the shit out of. Now this is the victim Azriel, right? Look, watch this. Watch her clock her ass and watch she fall down.
Come on. I know how to fight. Come on, guys. You have to go.
Boom, there's attack right there. Boom. Ooh, you seen that hit? Bam! She falls to the ground. She hit her with a fucking Mike Tyson haymaker right there. Let me see that. Let me see that's knocked down again. This is an ESPN moment right here. This is an ESPN moment right here. Let's see this knocked down again. We have Azriel versus Joycelyn in a cat fight. You know, oh, I wish they was pulling each other's shirts off. You know, we should see a real cat fight. You know what I'm saying? That they, you see some titties or some ass or something like that. But they wasn't that type of cat fight. No, look at this Savage right here. Her last name should be Savage.
Come on. I know how to fight. Come on, guys.
Boom. She getting up.
You have to go.
Boom. Boom. Damn. Ooh, good, nice knockdown. Azriel, you got the best of her. You the victim. Then after she got the best of her, oh no. Joycelyn ain't having that. Oh, look at her right there. Do y'all see that? She got the best of her again. Not one time, not two times, not three times. Right here. Who was screaming? Joycelyn was screaming. Get off me, bitch.
You crazy.
See, Joycelyn, you crazy bitch. Like, Azriel's a fucking animal. Like,
Hey. Come on, what you want? Put your ass in jail for this, please. You go to jail for assault. You cannot be that stupid bitch.
So clearly, I showed y'all the video. Who got the best of that fight? Azriel, clearly, whooped that ass. Azriel is crazy. She violent. She get it from her family. They savages. All them fucking savages. Like her daddy, you can tell he's a fucking lunatic. The mama too. You know what I'm saying? They opportunists. Like, oh, now the ambulance is coming. See, now this is when they call foul play. Ambulance. Right? After she done whooped her ass, she called the ambulance. See, I reminded this for a reason. I broke down the ass whooping that this woman just gave to the last woman, right? Azrael just gave an ass whooping to Joycelyn. Now Azrael's crying, planning to be the victim, just like she's doing to R. Kelly. She did the same thing to R. Kelly when R. Kelly's career dried up. When she out of her own mouth said, a grown ass 50-year-old man sitting in a jail cell, holding her career back. This is what she said. That's what she said. Right? Now she's playing victim.
Yeah, pretty much.
And this is her number. Kimberly, she never touched me, but she was definitely aiding, like in a body. So I went to press charges. If it's possible. Joy's number is 773. And Kimberly's number is.
What's Kimberly's name?
I just know that her first name is Kimberly. That's it.
Why ain't Joycelyn talking to the authorities? You talking to the authorities, right? The same way you talk to authorities now. It's like you see the little shit, right? Tell you the person who they really is. Y'all should have seen 3 years ago. This was 3 years ago, y'all. For real, this was 3 years ago. Y'all didn't see the bullshit in the beginning, right? Y'all didn't see it. Like I mean, if I would have seen this shit before, I'd be like, God damn. I mean, she gonna turn on R. Kelly.
And her number is 773.
You sure you don't need a ambulance or anything?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Just to get this checked out. Yeah.
Oh, you need an ambulance. Now she need an ambulance. So she's fully functional, right? And she's on her feet, talking on the phone. Nothing's wrong with her, but she needs an ambulance. This is the victim. Like, it's extra. In her case against R. Kelly, it was a whole lot of extra shit, unnecessary shit that counts.
Her number is 773.
Yeah.
25.
What did you say she hit you with?
Her phone. So when she hit
Like
me,
a cell phone?
yeah, her phone. She just hit it like that. And that's what caused this.
Where the bruise at, bitch? She hit you with her phone. I mean, it looked like you was beating you. She hit you with her phone because you was whooping her ass. Like, goddamn. What else is a bitch supposed to do with your big? Look how thick she is compared to Joycelyn. Goddamn. She tried to get your big ass up off of her.
Do you want to go to the hospital?
You know, when they play this music, the motherfucker get to singing. Now she's singing and rapping, whatever the fuck she doing. You know what I'm saying? She's singing like a motherfucker.
You should be able to get like a movie. That I don't know. That I don't.
The hurt mentality. See, y'all, this hurt mentality, right? You can play victim regardless of you the aggressor. They had her on video as being aggressive, clearly the fact aggressive. Anybody in the chat, put a thumbs up if you think that she was aggressive. Put a 1 if you think she's aggressive, or you put a 2 if you think Joycelyn was aggressive. Like, it'll be clearly, I mean, come on now. This video evidence showing that this woman right here was aggressive. And she's playing victim now. Victim to the fullest. You beat the bitch ass. Now look at what you doing. How you gonna beat a bitch ass, then you get in a wheelchair and play to be the fucking victim? You fucking con artist. This some con artist bullshit right here. You beat a bitch ass, now, goddamn. And they got it on video. Right here, they put it the goddamn shit together.
Up until that instant,
Right. And this is the thing about it, she learned it from him. She learned it from this idiot right here, because he's a fucking con artist. He's a deflector, right? He don't know how to listen. He taught her this shit. I blame him. This man is to blame. Because you the man, you the head of the household. But you can't listen to your daughter. Because you know when you listen to your daughter, you are here the con artist in you. You don't want to face that. So you want to deflect like she was the wrong. But you taught her how to be the con artist. Right? You taught her to play victim. You taught her plan C. If this don't work, we got to try this. If that don't work, we got to try that. That's what you do. And that's what you've been doing your whole life. I wonder how many victims y'all got. For real. How many victims do these two have? Especially him. How many victims do he have? Fuck R. Kelly. We want to know how many victims has he victimized. If you would do your own daughter like this,
Azriel had remained loyal to R. Kelly. She'd gone against her parents, her friends, the media, and whoever else would oppose her love, some called cult-like, while others called it brainwash. Whatever was said, there was a time when Azriel listened with deaf ears.
And this is what everything looks like.
One of her most memorable times of defiance in supporting and defending R. Kelly was when federal agents raided the home she slept in with him. She steadfastly remained uncooperative as agents ransacked and destroyed personal items as well as Kelly memorabilia.
Your room. It's like his room. His room. Closet.
It was that day she learned what being an accused criminal felt like. Accused of the worst kind of crime, being a pedophile.
Bedroom. My closet.
Still, Azriel had remained strong, faithful.
the pressure on Azriel. See, this is another thing, y'all. The feds. right, rated R. Kelly at this time. So, of course, she's going to be given clemency. She's going to be given, you know, some sort of, that's what she's thinking about. She's thinking of a way out. And if she can capitalize on her career by being a victim, that's her. That was a plan that her parents had. Like, be the victim and make music off being a victim, right? But to get back to the raid right here, like she was afraid and she was ready to snitch. And this shows how unloyal she was. And that's what Joycelyn seen right through that bitch. She seen right through that piece of shit snake. She seen right through her. But the last thing I'm gonna get to y'all is this. We've been out for 3.5 hours. Good shit. God damn. I didn't even expect to be on for this long. Shit. I did not expect to be on for this long. This was I called it a video like review live. Like I'm starting to do video review lives and on basic topics and we can have fun with and I didn't expect this to go this long. For real. But I promise y'all I was gonna give y'all the latest on the R. Kelly trial. Before this live was over. So here's the latest from maybe like 10 hours ago, I believe.
They took divergent routes when it came to matters of accusing witness compensations, with the Chicago government witnesses getting completely nothing out of the case while the New York accusers were granted slightly over $500,000 in restitutions. It's no doubt that there was a total disconnect between the New York judge Ann Donnelly and Chicago judge Lynon Weber when it came to rewarding witnesses with a killing for screwing up the R&B king. Whether it is because Lynon Weber, being a man, was able to empathize with R. Kelly, something Ann Donnelly was not able to do, is hard to tell. But one thing we can be sure of is that the Chicago judge was able to look right through the multiple accusers and determine they were not credible enough to deserve any form of restitutions, even if R. Kelly was found guilty of a few counts out of the total of 13 he was subjected to. In fact, it is believed that if Judge Lynon Weber had the freedom to make an independent decision, R. Kelly was going to be acquitted and all the charges dropped. To deny these malicious accusers the opportunity to blackmail the R&B king, the Chicago judge must have considered the following factors. The star witness in Chicago, who goes by real name Rashonda Landfair, who continued to depend on R. Kelly for accommodation even in her adulthood, and whose parents continued to work for the R&B king, had back in 2008 chosen to go on holiday with her parents on the same day she was meant to appear in court to testify against him, leading to the premature closure of the case for lack of evidence. Meanwhile, Lisa Van Allen, who turned up to testify in court against R. Kelly like everyone else, was always lying about something, and it shouldn't have been hard from the judge who handled the case at that time to detect this. By law, when a witness is found to be lying under oath and therefore committing the crime of perjury, the case is dismissed. It is at this 2008 trial that Van Allen's lies about the age at which she met R. Kelly started out. Even journalist Jim DeRogatis, who claimed to have received the alleged tape evidence through his mailbox delivered by an anonymous sender, made his testimony sound like a Hollywood fiction movie the judge couldn't buy. His lie left a
Yeah, we roasted the shit out that motherfucker, boy. Whew.
non-disclosed and incomplete chain of custody, which made his tape evidence inadmissible by law. The Chicago judge Lynon Weber likely saw no reason to doubt the very same court system he works for by disregarding the 2008 judgment with no cause, even if he eventually went against himself to issue a guilty verdict towards the CP charges. It's possible that he knows he made a legal mistake to try the closed case for the second time, even though the 2008 judgment has never been appealed or determined wrongful in any way. Why he would continue to make the mistake he already knew about only serves to show how deep the conspiracies surrounding the case against R. Kelly go. There is no doubt that Judge Leinenweber was so much aware of the illegalities involved in retrying an already closed case with no legal basis, but because the R. Kelly matters are way beyond his control, he found it easier to do the wrong thing, ignoring the sovereign laws of our country. Another reason Judge Leinenweber may have chosen not to issue restitutions to these malicious accusers could have been his awareness that the entire Chicago trial process was acting contrary to the available statute of limitations, which does not allow the liberty to try cases from decades ago. Returning cases from back in the 90s was definitely against these provisions, whose purpose is primarily to protect defendants from unfair legal action arising from the fact that after a significant passage of time, relevant evidence may be lost, obscure, or simply not retrievable, and the memories of witnesses may not be as sharp. Indeed, the defendant who never expected a retrial of the 2008 case issues to arise may have discarded all evidences he could have used to defend his case, considering the case had been closed off by the sovereign court. And because the court decision is supposed to be final unless it has been appealed, R. Kelly had all reasons to let loose of any such evidence that could have potentially helped him defend his case. Judge Leinenweber, at his age and with his level of experience, likely knows this, but he imagined he would not go unpunished by the R. Kelly witch hunters if he dismissed the case, but gladly saw no reason to grant his accusers more than the 7 out of 13 wins, denying them restitutions. There is no doubt that Chicago federal Judge Leinenweber was much aware of all the illegalities involved in trying R. Kelly under the mentioned circumstances, but was not going to stop and do the right thing, likely because he felt the matters surrounding the case were beyond his control. And like that, he disappointed the entire nation, and in particular those who support R. Kelly, for they strongly believe he is indeed an innocent man. All Leinenweber could do was make sure these false accusers did not get the privilege of earning more hundreds of thousands of dollars from R. Kelly, knowing well they had already done enough damage to his finances when they lived lavishly off him, enjoying the celebrity lifestyle they never had to work for. These accusers did a good job exploiting and extorting R. Kelly during the time they lived with him. Many of them, with the help of settlement factory attorney Susan Loggins, took hundreds of thousands of dollars from him as settlements for smaller civil lawsuits they filed against him, and saw him as a vulnerable target they could prey on from time to time. The Chicago judge also made sure to leave a window of possibility when in his ruling he decided R. Kelly may be released on probation after 5 years of incarceration, something missing in Judge Ann Donnelly's prejudicial ruling back in the Brooklyn federal court trial. But why would the Chicago judge choose to disappoint the defense even if he was aware of all the illegalities involved in the 2 trials against Mr. Kelly? Again, we ask the question: just when does a U.S. court ruling become final? According to Patricia Butler, it is very sad to see the keepers of the law prefer to do something as ugly and unlawful as this. Who has R. Kelly killed to deserve this? Who did he really hold against their will, like the newsman suggested back then, and who did he physically hurt or traffic like the government wants the world to believe? This is what the whole world knows as unfair treatment, or call it injustice at its peak. It's no surprise to learn that the Chicago judge in fact knew well R. Kelly is only a victim of yet another one-man witch hunt by his enemies out there. It's true he saw through the false witness shared by Kelly's accusers. Why he failed to take action and protect the laws of the United States is rather hard to explain. What he ought to know, though, is that the world is watching as all this nonsense play out. Not may around the world imagine that the United States of America, which calls itself the land of the free, would be involved in such a conspiracy against their own. We have clearly lost our way. According to Barbara, indeed, there is so much that simply doesn't add up when it comes to the case against R. Kelly, and it's true Judge Leinenweber was aware of all this, but nevertheless felt it necessary to bend the rules and declare an innocent man guilty. All signs show that he knew he was tasked with a complex choice to send an innocent man to prison, but he did it anyway. However, his decision that his new sentence be served concurrently with Judge Donnelly's 30 years, and that the accusers received no restitutions off their bogus claims is however an indicator that Nee knows they lack the credibility to deserve any sort of compensation. If you wish to take part in a live interview discussing any of these topics, let us know by sending an email to lfnmedia.
Right. So that's the latest on R. Kelly, maybe 6 hours, ago or whatever. I just thought I'd just give y'all an update before I close this show. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and please, if you find this helpful or entertaining, please share this. Subscribe to Mad Pill if you ain't subscribed already. I will be back with another part of this video. It'll probably be, I'm not sure what date, next week or whatever, or it could be tomorrow. Just tune in to the and hit the notification. Make sure y'all hit those, get the notification, to when we go live. So damn, I didn't expect this live to last this long, but you in the flow, hey, I appreciate that. Everybody for being in this live. Pound 290. I'm gonna just say it, pound 290. Suburban girl. Pound 290 suburban girl. Lisa lives here, perspective. I appreciate all y'all for commenting, giving your feedback. Please send me a video. I do go back, just send videos. I go back and look at old videos. It's like your video will never go in vain. And I'll find, I find a lane to fit that video in. Especially if it's pertaining to what I want to present, when I go live. So share this. I appreciate y'all for being in here. I'll be back maybe the 4th of July. I'm not sure. If I don't, have a happy 4th. Be safe in the holidays, during the holidays. Have fun. I'm sure I will. And Mad Pill. Yes, 3-1. Damn, yeah. Right. I appreciate y'all again. I love being in front of the mic. I'm gonna continue to bring y'all more content. Expect multiple videos to drop, y'all. Just hit this notification. I'm gonna drop multiple videos on different subjects, and I'll be doing it all this week. So yeah, Mad Pill, appreciate y'all. Till next time. If you enjoyed the video, share it again and again and again and again. Sharing is caring, y'all. And again, I appreciate y'all. I don't know how much I can appreciate y'all, but I appreciate y'all. And thanks for tuning in. Hit the replay. And peace, Mad Pill. I'm out.